Are you live? What's up, guys? What's up? I said, what's up? All right, it's your boy, Real Gamer 27, and once again, thank you for joining the Real Talk with the Real Gamer podcast. Got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. We got a special guest tonight. Let's go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Hey there, fools. Mizzah T of the Mizzah T Show. How y'all doing? Glad to be on.
All right, man. I so appreciate you, man. Yeah, man. I got lots of stuff to talk about tonight, and of course, we're going to talk about the Switch, the most recent rumor, what everybody's been talking about, the bitching, the moaning, the complaining, and I've been telling everybody, just please wait until January 12th gets here. I know a lot of people keep coming to my comment section, coming to my channel, but real, like, come on, just wait, just chill out, man. Because what I'm saying here, I think is going to be positive. Just chill. So we're gonna be talking about that. We're gonna be talking about Phil Spencer. He basically saying he's not a big fan of this Time DLC. I'm not a big fan either because like I can wait 30 days to get some of this content. Matter of fact, I don't even buy it over half the time. So
bullshit on Spencer on that, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. So we'll be talking about that a little bit. But first, we're gonna talk about what we've been playing this previous week. Well, let's go ahead and get started with our introductions, man. Let's go and start with you, Alex.
All right, what is going on, everyone? ActivesIN here, and we're back for another week of Real Talk with the Real Gamer. And yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, so let's just get going.
All right, appreciate you, man. All right, let's go with you, Gaming Nick.
All right, this is Nick from Game Nick Incorporated, my dead channel. But anyway, yeah, here's another episode of
That's fucked up, man.
Real Talk with it's fucking dead, dude. I'm done. Real Talk with Real Gamer. Christmas episode, I guess.
I'm not doing another one on Christmas Day.
Oh no!
Come on, man. Let's do it.
There'll be some social reject, but
this is special.
We leave that for the BGST.
Oh God! Emergency podcast.
They record that. They probably record that like days before Christmas and put on Christmas just to.
I doubt that they do it.
That shit will be live.
Yeah,
come on, man.
from the dining table with their families, they'll be Skyping.
They'll turn up presents. Shade.
That was gonna happen.
That would be awesome to see. They should totally do that.
Okay.
That would be really funny.
Let's get back to the program. Appreciate it, Nick. All right, that's good. Last I leave, let's go with you, Sinister Tar Heel.
Hey, what's happening, y'all? It's Sinister Tar Heel here. Back with the Real Talk with the Real Gamer.
Well, I appreciate you, man. So you started that, Alex. You started that fuck bullshit. I'm not trying to do no fuck bullshit to you.
I didn't do anything.
All right, man. Like I say, we're gonna start off by saying what we've been playing this previous week. Let's go and start with you, Alex. What you been playing, man? I'll go last.
I was playing Doom again. I played it on PC this time. God, I love Doom. That's such a good game.
Yeah,
so I played through that again, and playing a lot of Paladins, of course.
What you been playing?
Echo.
Wait, that's me. That's me.
Of course it is. It's always you.
Yeah, it says always me. Hold on. All right, you good? Go ahead.
But yeah, okay. I think that was I beat Deadpool, then Doom, and then played some Paladins. That's about it. I think I might get into Shantae. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see
I
what's
can't
next.
wait. That game looks so good. I can't wait. That's all you've been playing?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Nick?
I've been playing Skyrim. Actually, I'm gonna finish this time. I swear. It's just I'm playing the PC version, which would probably look a lot better if I had an actual gaming PC. But yeah, so I've been doing that, and soon know that I'm gonna get back to Titanfall 2, which I'm pretty sure everybody else in the world is beaten by now except me. But I'll do it, I swear.
That game was actually really good.
That is
It's fun. It is fun. I'm just like invested in something else right now. But I enjoyed it. I've been enjoying it from what I played.
Okay. That's all you've been playing?
For now, yeah, pretty much. And Guilty Gear Xrd, which
What is that?
Oh, the fighting game?
The fighting game, yeah.
Which I'm fucking pissed off about because I bought Xrd a couple weeks ago, and then a few days later they come out with another Guilty Gear game. They fucking catcommed me.
Oh damn!
Catcommed.
That's the first I heard that shit. All right, so that's it on that.
Who makes Guilty Gear? Is that?
I'm not sure.
There hell so many of them.
I really hadn't played the franchise, to be honest.
I played
played it in a long time.
the second and third one.
It started out on the Dreamcast. It's a pretty decent fighting game.
Yeah, and it was on the PS2, then the Xbox. Like the.
Oh, okay. What about you, Mr. T? What you been playing this previous week, man?
I've been playing Pokemon Moon. Last of Us Remastered.
I love
it's
this game.
the first time I played it, so it's new to me. Been playing Xenoblade Chronicles X. I still haven't beat it. I'm at the last boss, and I'm just like leveling up, messing around.
I mean, how you put into it?
It's like 230 or something.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oof.
Yeah.
That game
will steal your it will steal your life, man. It will steal your life. What else? I haven't gotten Shantae yet because I'm getting the physical, so I have to wait till I don't know, 2013. Look at me, 2039 or whenever it comes out on the EU. So
I think it's next week.
No, it's not. It's not.
Is it official yet? Like I haven't even paid attention lately.
It's digital on Wii U.
I saw on a store listing they had it for next week.
No, it's physical because I pre-ordered it. And
Really? Because the GameStop. When I got on the PS4 today, and they told me that it's only for the PS4 and it's digital.
No, we use getting physical also.
Yeah, we use get
What
physical.
about Xbox One? Because I was looking for the Xbox One.
Xbox is not.
No, that's they not doing an Xbox. I don't know why they're doing it like this, but
They're doing it very weird.
it's weird. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for me.
Okay, cool. What about you, Sinister?
Lately, Batman Telltale. I only got 2 episodes left, before I'll be done with that.
Nice.
Yeah, just that, and of course, Forza. I'm putting work into that one, stuff like that. Just it's cool, just unlocking new vehicles and stuff. But even though some of them handle it differently and stuff, but it's pretty cool. Like I just like some of the designs on the car. Like on my muscle car, I got like a Batman theme on it, so. So it's cool at that, and of course you can name your license. Like I just put Knight on it for Dark Knight just to match it, but that's basically about it.
Okay, that's about it.
Yeah.
Okay. What can I start at? Shit, I ain't got no life. I finished Watch Dogs on Sunday. I put it over. Yeah, we have Watch Dogs 2. I bought it a couple weeks ago, and I just finished it Sunday, and I put in over 45 hours into it. I finished up Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, if I go finish 2 open world games in the same week, I ain't got no life, dude. I put in over 55 hours on Final Fantasy 15. That game will steal your soul as well too. I still want to go back and like get the rest of the trophies. I think I got like about 60 something more side quests to finish up. So I'm gonna try to platinum that game. I really do love that game. That's a really good game. If you're really a big fan of Final Fantasy.
Do you like that main character? Zen was saying he doesn't like the main character, Noctis or whatever, that little prince.
Noctis, I don't really have an issue with him. Like I guess the only thing you can say about it, he can use a little toughen up a little bit. But that's what that big strong guy's for. He basically watches back and he basically knock him around a few times, get him back up and be like, hey man, you need to toughen your ass up. That's basically
tough love.
Yeah. So basically, I don't have a problem with none of them, man.
It's like Barrett in Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to Final Fantasy 7 because I'm really not a huge fan of Final Fantasy. I'm just being honest. Yes, I know, Alex. I love Shining Force and Fantasy Stars. Since I'm a Sega fanboy, don't even start.
Don't say anything. You said it first.
At me, man. But, hey, I'm not the only Sega fan. I believe Mizzah T, he was a Sega fanboy as well.
Sega, man.
Yeah, so yeah, we got 2 Sega fanboys here. I was a Sega guy before I went to Nintendo. But yeah, like this is the first Final Fantasy game I've ever finished. I really never been into the series, and I can't wait till I play Final Fantasy 7. I heard a lot of great things about it. I know they're supposed to be, they supposed to be bringing it out by episode. I'm not a big fan of that, but they saying that the game is too damn big. They can't do it, one release. So not sure how they're gonna do this, but I'm pretty excited to play that. What else I've been playing? I've been playing. I put in 10 hours on God dang it, Sleeping Dogs. Of course, it was free. I had it early this year. I never finished it. I barely even played it, so I traded it in. And of course, we got it for free, so I got it back, and I'm really enjoying the game. So it's a really good game. Played a little bit of.
It's fun.
Yeah, it is. I played a little bit of Unravel. I'm forcing myself to play it because it's kind of boring.
Unravel's awesome.
It's boring.
I like it.
I played a little bit of Battlefront since I was free with EA Access. Been playing a little bit of that. What else have I been playing? Played a little bit of. I played the first episode of Walking Dead season 3 today before I started this podcast. Yesterday I played Walking Dead season 2. Yeah, I was playing Walking Dead season 2 on the PlayStation now yesterday. Played a little bit of Last of Us yesterday. Man, I've been playing so many games. I'm gonna be doing this shit all night, man. I ain't got no goddamn life. So yeah, that's what I've been playing, and probably later on tonight, I'll probably be playing a little bit of Shantae and Power Curse. I probably might be doing a little stream on this channel. So, I'm trying to do a little something new on this channel. I'm trying to squeeze in a little streaming. Do my little daily content with some streaming. I like doing this. It's pretty fun talking to y'all guys whenever I'm doing some streaming. So that's about it on that. Let's go ahead and get to our topics. Of course, we can say the Nintendo for the main topic. Let's go and talk about Phil Spencer. He basically said that he's not a big fan of the Tom DLC, the Tom exclusives, whatever you want to call it. And I guess some people took it the wrong way. Like some people like, you're contradicting yourself since you got basically Rise of the Tomb Raider and you got Dead Rising 4 a Tom exclusive. But the deal with that is, I know you're about to say Alex, because I was looking at that chat the other day. Like the deal with this is, I'm not gonna crucify Phil Spencer, but the deal with this is, was he a part of that deal whenever Rise of Tomb Raider was handled with Don Matrix?
Just because he wasn't head of Xbox back then doesn't mean he didn't have any say. He was still a high-ranking executive in Xbox before he became head of Xbox.
So basically, I'm pretty sure that the Rise of Tomb Raider was handled with Don Matrix at that time. That game was already
that's a Matrix deal, but he at least knew about it. He was part of it. But whatever.
Yeah, but Matrix would have been able to overrule him even if he didn't want it. Like,
he couldn't do anything regardless.
Okay. So basically, we kind of maybe, I don't know, man. Okay, let's get your intake first before I do mine. What do you think? You think he's contradicting himself with the whole time DLC?
Who, me?
Alex.
Well, yeah, because to be fair, Xbox has a history of having exclusive third-party games. They did it with Mass Effect for a while on 360. It's not something that Sony just made up this generation. And even Xbox One, they've done it again with Rise of the Tomb Raider. Maybe Phil personally thinks it's a bad idea. I think it's a bad idea. Having a game exclusive for 6 months does nothing for anybody. All it does is piss people off. And then you just wait 6 months and you get it on your other console anyways. It's stupid. Either make it fully exclusive or don't do it at all. But what's even worse is stuff like Call of Duty, where you get the maps a month early or some shit.
That's stupid.
That is dumb. That is pointless. But people buy consoles just for that, apparently. Otherwise, they wouldn't keep doing it. But as far as Phil Spencer goes, that's great. He says these things, but at the same time, Sony's still doing it. Sony's gonna continue to do it. So all you're doing is hurting your own Xbox fans. So I don't know. I think Phil needs to get a little more vicious. He's a little soft for my liking lately.
You want him to be like another crowd gamer, huh?
Not that far, but Phil needs to pick it up a bit.
I don't know. I still think that some of that wasn't on him. He wasn't the head of Xbox last generation. That was Don Matrix. I can't put none of that on him. You could put that on Microsoft in general, but when it comes down, who's going to make the final decision? The head of Xbox is going to make the final decision. Don Matrix was the head of Xbox.
Yeah.
So I really can't fault the last generation on Phil Spencer. Maybe he wanted to go a different route, but since he wasn't the head, he had to basically humble himself before he get fired. So whenever he took over, that's when everything started changing. That's when we started, we got a brand new console that looks a lot better, a lot more sleeker. It's a beautiful looking console that offers a lot more for a little price. And this whole backwards compatibility, he gave us a lot. So I can't just crucify him over that, because I cannot tell you that he was basically in on the time exclusive. Honest, I don't think he was, but we both got our own opinions about that. I think a lot of this stuff was basically on the Dom management. That's just my opinion about that. But yes, it is stupid to have a lot of time DLC or time exclusive for like 6 months or 30 days. It's dumb because it's like instead of using that money, giving like 60 or 80 million dollars to these third parties to have time exclusives on this certain console, why not use that and basically put that towards your own games? Like build another studio, get more first party games, because we was lacking a lot of first party games, not only on the Xbox but on the PS4 this whole entire generation. And if I'm gonna praise somebody that has a lot of first party games, it's Nintendo. The reason why Nintendo didn't really do well because they need third party. You need everything. You need third party on top of first party. You know, that's what makes these consoles different. If you don't have both, then hey, you go wind up another Wii U situation, man.
Yeah, you need both, which is why Xbox is kind of struggling right now because their exclusives only come like during the holiday season, and before that they don't really have anything.
No,
they only have like 3 franchises.
Ever since the Xbox One S came out, they've been doing a lot better.
I was gonna say I didn't know they were struggling. I thought they were doing pretty well.
No, I mean like exclusive wise, they only have stuff at the second half of the year.
Okay,
it has
like
been rough
2016.
exclusively.
There was like two games within like 9 months.
Yeah, that's uncalled for.
They approaching Wii U status with that.
Yeah.
This is why I like Phil. Like I feel like he's a business guy, but I think he thinks like a gamer. Like this to me is him saying, going forward, we're not going to be doing this. Like I think this is him saying that basically. He knows what Xbox, he knows what they've been doing for, since they started. I think this is his way of saying we're not doing that going forward, because he said other stuff like basically the exclusive DLC stuff that they used to do. They don't do that no more.
Yeah.
So they're changing their focus, and I think this is part of him saying, we're changing our minds on this. Because look at the games that have done the exclusive situation. You have they didn't really help those manufacturers, didn't really help those companies. Like Tomb Raider didn't help Xbox.
It made it worse.
Right. I mean, it didn't help. Look at Street Fighter. Street Fighter definitely didn't help Sony. So
that was a mess.
So I mean,
finished, but
there was a time. I think 7th Gen that worked. I don't think that works anymore. I don't think gamers care about that anymore. Nobody's gonna go out and buy a system just because we're holding on to this game for a year. Nobody's gonna do that. So
nobody cares. Yeah,
nobody cares. A lot more people have PCs too. Like I'm not gonna, it's like, why do that?
I'm a huge fan of the Rise of Tomb Raider. I'm still pissed off about the sales with the Xbox One. Like they should have done a lot better than that shit, man.
Yeah, that whole deal was just bad for everybody.
It hurts my heart because it's a great game. Those are great games, both of them. So
it was my favorite game from last year. It's like
easy,
sold like shit.
Yeah, and what pisses me off, it didn't even get a nod for Game of the Year last year. Neither.
Don't worry, it'll get lots of Game of the Year this year.
No love on PlayStation. Game of the Year department. They'll never get no love in the Game of the Year department. He's using Sony or somebody else.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Nick? What you think about this Tom DLC stuff?
I think he's full of crap. I mean, like it. How can I say this?
Spit it out.
They used to they did that all the time back in the 360
exactly.
days. And then it's like and it worked for them back then. Now that Sony's doing it this time, it's like, no, I don't like the fact that they do that.
Sony got more of them this time.
Full of crap. Sony just did what you did last generation, and you got to taste your own medicine, and it's fucking bitter.
Yeah.
So it's just like, but I also agree with what Mrs. T is saying. It's like, it just it doesn't work anymore. Like I said, it worked better last time. It's not working out too great for them this time. And look what happened. They got Street Fighter 5 exclusive, and we all saw that.
Terrible. Yeah.
That dumpster fire.
Yeah, we already know why.
Clusterfuck.
I just think what's funny about that is if the situation reversed and Street Fighter 5 was exclusive to Xbox One and it did all the same shit it did now, people would be like, "Oh, it's the worst Street Fighter ever. Oh, how dare they do that?" You wouldn't see fucking hip hop gamer saying, "Oh, we should be thankful Capcom gave this game."
Oh my!
Oh, are you telling me hip hop gamer wouldn't make a video saying you should be thankful online worked on the second day?
Yeah,
I think that would have happened.
You'd be like, "Oh, how dare they do this?" Xbox, everybody saying, "Oh, look how messed up Xbox did this." It's like, damn well. It's like, but yeah, so they just tried not to do it this time. But then Sony said we'll do it, and now it kind of backfired on Xbox. Like, yeah, maybe we should. So now they got to act like, oh, we didn't care about that at all. It's like, stuff like that. So yeah, I think I don't believe him.
If Matrick if he was the one that actually said that, then I would crucify his ass right now. But Matrick, he the one that did those deals last generation. Phil Spencer wasn't there, so that's the only way. That's the only reason why I can kind of go with Phil on this, because he wasn't giving the shots back then. So I don't know, man. It can go both ways, man. What about you, Sister? Go ahead.
We are. I'm done.
Oh, okay. What about you, Sister?
I mean, I don't blame Killer Phil because, like I say, he wasn't in charge at that time. And I mean, the situation would be a whole lot different, what it is today. I mean, just the whole mess with the Tomb Raider deal. I mean, it's a fabulous game, but this just didn't sell well. But at the time, it just, I don't know, just time DLC. It's a stupid idea. It's a ripoff and a waste of time. I mean, it's just the way you mess up consumer. You messing with people's monies and stuff like that. Is like, I mean, that's not the way to go. But pretty much, Alex and Nick and Mr. T already made other valid points I was going to make.
So do we think that it would have sold better? Tomb Raider, Rise of Tomb Raider would sold better if it was on everything, because the first one, or when they relaunched or whatever, Tomb Raider, that was on everything except for Wii U. So
yeah.
But that one didn't sell.
They ended up selling like 7 million or something.
Oh, they did. Okay, because I remember them talking about saying that they didn't.
Well, they wanted to hit like.
They wanted
10.
to hit more. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but just you already know about the Street Fighter.
Expectations set too high on that one.
Yeah, because I think they made their new engine, so they wanted more money back.
Well, they didn't make back enough for the.
There's R&D and development.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like with the whole Street Fighter thing. It's just when I first read it was only exclusive to PS4, and I was like, oh, I shook my head. I mean, you don't even have to be Nostradamus to predict, how what a clusterfuck was going to be when it came out. But still, I mean, yeah, but now later on, it's great now because all this stuff is fixed. But still, this is kind of funny, like the way it won, fighting game of the year, stuff like that. I'm just saying, but
I think the reason why it won because based on popularity.
Yeah, that's based about it. The name alone.
Yeah, it's the popularity, man. Just look at the PS4. Like, we can tell that it's been some kind of, I guess you can say, a little bias, towards the. Unbiased towards the PS4 this whole entire generation. We can tell, it's because it's very popular, man. Like everybody's buying it, so everybody got no choice but to side with them if they want the clicks, if they want the money. So that's that. I see the same way. It's
doing well gets praised. Like last gen, it was 360. Even though 360 did a lot of crazy shit last gen, nobody
still won. And still won.
Now it's reversed.
Do you consider
thank Don Matcher for that mess?
I don't even understand because when I think of Sony, I never think of like fighting games. Like,
yeah,
I feel like for me, like, the boom of fighting games was like mid '90s, and that was Sega's territory, right? So
yeah,
mostly. I mean, Nintendo, but that was mostly Sega, and then Sega, with the Saturn especially and the Dreamcast, those are like arcade perfect, fighting game ports and stuff went to them. And I felt like a lot of Sega fans merged into Xbox because that was something they actually tried to do. They tried to put those Sega guys with the Xbox, the original one. So for me, it would have made more sense if you're going to do exclusive to do it on Xbox. But again, maybe they had the opportunity and your boy Phil was like, nah, we ain't doing that exclusive stuff.
Probably. Now PlayStation is trying to become
Street Fighter would have done
too.
Yeah, because Street Fighter would have done better on Xbox online wise.
Yeah,
I mean, because with Live being like the better server over PSN. But
definitely.
Yeah,
because Capcom that was their fault for missing out all that kind of money. So
they took
that game should have just been a multiplayer game.
I thought it was supposed to have arcade mode, like the story mode. Don't get
I
me
think it
wrong,
has
like,
it now.
The game is good, but as far as the features, it's lacking a lot, man. Like, people don't look at no damn comics. We want to look at the real CGI. What's the CGI at? Like, what's it, like? There's no movie.
Didn't they add arcade mode now?
No, just story mode.
The story mode, that's it.
What? Story mode with it's like a comic. Like
I thought they were adding it.
I thought so too.
That was cool in 1995.
Yeah, it was cool in 1995.
Yeah, come on now.
But that's the reason why. That's the reason why it sold the way it did, because people was like, man, forget this bullshit, man. Like, I'm kind of proud of the fans that actually stood up and voted their wallets. Even though I do got the game, I didn't buy it brand new. I bought it pre-owned for $25. I don't stand for a business practice like that. That's the same thing with Ubisoft. A lot of people hate what happened with the Unity situation. So what they did, they boycotted Syndicate. Syndicate was a really good game. I didn't play it.
That sucks because Syndicate's actually really good.
Yeah, but a lot of people boycotted because that crap that happened with
Unity fucked Syndicate.
And like just look at what's going on now. Like Watch Dogs 2 ain't.
I was gonna say that's what happened to Watch Dogs.
Yeah, Watch Dogs had the same problem.
Yeah.
Again, Ubisoft, because they keep
Came out the
fucking
gate
bullshotting people.
Bullshots.
Yeah.
Look what happened with Division a little bit.
Do you guys remember how ridiculously good the original Watch Dogs looked, and then how different it looked when it actually came out?
Yep.
That was two different games.
They are.
What about Titanfall 2? I mean,
And the graphics for Watch Dogs obviously took a hit, the original one, but like that wasn't even my biggest complaint. My biggest complaint is the seamless, that gameplay that they were showing that didn't come.
None of that came to fruition. Even the hacking apparently in this new one is still the same like the old one.
No, the new one's a lot better.
But still, you can't it's still like one button hacking, right?
Well, I won't say one button. Like you can do a lot more than one button. You can have an option of blowing stuff up. You have option of like shocking people, executing them. Like it's a lot more.
No, I think it means like the actual what you're doing. Because Deus Ex. I don't know if you guys play that.
Deus Ex, the way you hack the computer systems in Deus Ex is what I thought they were going to do in Watch Dogs.
It's actually somewhat deep. There's some intricacy to it. Like you don't just press a button.
But I know with the original Watch Dogs, like you couldn't hack cars. Like you can hack cars on this one. Like if you get checked by the police, you can actually hack their car and make them go a different direction. You can't do that with the original. And you get to hack cranes and stuff. You can do that with the original Watch Dogs. So they did make it better. The overall experience was better. I loved it. I'm not saying I loved it because it was a black character.
Well, Aiden Pierce is a mannequin.
Aiden Pierce is a very boring character.
Yeah, it was very boring. But the game was good overall. I like the game overall. Maybe it was overhyped a little bit. But I feel that Watch Dogs 2 bring more to the table than Watch Dogs 1 because not only the main character was more lively, I can relate to him, and he's he's basically a lot more interesting than the original character. That's why I like it, and the game is fun.
But let's be, that is hurting it too. We can be honest.
Oh, yeah,
probably. That there's a main, character is black. That's not a secret.
That's not a secret. Like everybody knows that. That's why you don't see it very
Hollywood
often.
knows it.
Most media knows that.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of concerned for that Black Panther movie, man. I think it's gonna be a good movie.
That movie's probably gonna be really good.
2 years
it's probably gonna be really good, but just looking at who the main character is, like you got these people with that.
He was the coolest guy in the Avengers movie, or Civil War. Yeah,
Civil War.
But that's on us too. That's on us because we got to come out for that stuff. We can't just go watch Madea movies and whatnot.
That's really good.
Wearing a dress Black Panther.
Man, I go to the car wash. I go to a car wash and find somebody that's selling movies for a Madea movie.
We don't come out for each other. That's
the thing that doesn't make sense to me. Like people want minorities in games, but then like minorities don't buy the games that have
exactly.
It doesn't make sense.
It ain't just on them; it's on us too.
I support
it's definitely a two-way streak.
I support everybody, man. It's like if you got that mind frame that if it's not white and it's not right, then something is mentally wrong with you. But I enjoy games. I don't care who the hell's the protagonist. I don't care if it's a male or female, black, white, yellow. I don't care. As long as the game is fun, I'm good.
As long as it's good. Yeah.
Speaking of that, maybe that has something to do with why Tomb Raider didn't sell.
Yeah,
I know guys who I don't want to play as no girl. Like I know dudes in the real world.
Because in Last of Us 2, you're gonna play as Ellie.
Right.
Oh yeah, what's his name? Solid Red.
I don't know how that's
Yeah,
gonna go.
Solid Rev. He was like so mad about it.
He was pissed off. Like that tells you there's there's a lot of sexist a lot around here. Like, I don't care, man.
Hey, well, there's another thing you knew about that incident with the Fable. That's like,
Oh, y'all remember that?
The one that made the main character a black woman, and they said no.
I remember that. I don't think I don't think they actually confirmed that. It was just basically rumor, what he say, she say. But it wouldn't surprise me. Like if you want to go by, will it sell us a lot? Most likely they're gonna say probably not, because you got a lot of racist people around here. They, if it's not a stereotypical person looks like freaking Nathan Drake, then they're not gonna fool with it. It is what it is, man. It sucks, but I'm pretty like, just look at the overall gamers across this world. It's a lot more people that play games that's not white. Like black, Hispanics.
Everybody plays games now.
Everybody plays games. It's up to them. If they want to get more diverse with these games, it's up to them to support it. Like if they end with everybody else that's boycotting, these games that had, that basically got non-white characters, then they are the problem as well too. But I don't know. It is what it is. Let's go to the next topic, man. So is that everybody with the Time DLC?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, let's talk to Nintendo. Lots of rumors circulating this week. Some good, some bad, some good, some bad. Today was good. Like it's just it's a roller coaster, man. It's a never-ending roller coaster when it comes to rumors, man. Like I keep telling people, just wait. Please wait until January 12th gets here. Stop putting the tombstone on Nintendo. Like if third parties, if these developers is not saying nothing bad, if they doing nothing but talking positively about this, then just hush and wait, because they the one that had the dev kits. They the one to know the ins and outs of this console. So why are y'all that have blindfolds on and y'all don't know anything about this? Why are y'all the main one that's crying? And y'all not the one that only have it in your hand. That's basically what I'm saying. And now I know the rumors saying today that basically you get to run the games on Unreal Engine 4, even on the go. And basically they said whenever you take it off the dock, it's going to downscale without third parties actually, I guess putting extra work into it. It downscale on its own. That's really good news. And whenever you put it on the dock, it's 1080p. Take it off the dock, it's 720p. And whenever whenever you dock it, it goes to medium settings with the Unreal Engine 4 engine. I know they say the PC, the PS4, the Xbox One, their set is set at high, but they said that it's at medium, so it shouldn't be that far away. It's going to be good enough to run a lot of these games. And of course, you got Michael Pachter, everybody's favorite analyst, saying that he heard from a lot of people that he knows behind the scenes that the Switch is going to be the easiest console to develop for. And we've been hearing this for a while. Like basically a lot of the stuff that we know this week, we've been knowing about this shit for like a few weeks ago, a couple of months ago, but it's getting brought back up and people freaking out about the news that we already knew about. So that's what's driving me crazy. That's what got me to do that video the other day. I was like, what's so everybody's bitching about this? Like, you knew about this, so why you crying now? Like, why you crying? You should know Nintendo by now. Nintendo has not been about specs since the game. Like just accept them. Either accept them or just move on. Like that's just how I see it, man. But overall, I still think that the Switch is a really good idea. It cater not only to the console gamers with the handheld gamers, but you get a console game on the go, and it's a really good idea. Everybody will keep on talking about, well, you had the Vita, that's a console on the go, but you got to remember this: Sony does not have as many IPs as Nintendo. But have a freaking 720p HD Pokemon game on the go, Zelda game on the go, all this Nintendo and Mario and all this on the go, and put that against the Vita. Who's gonna fucking win, man? It's just no contest, man. So basically, I'm just saying that everybody's still tripping over some rumors, just still bitching. But like I say, January 12th gets here, that's when I'm gonna judge the Switch. From what I've seen right now, it's good enough for me. If third parties praising it, even Bethesda, like everybody is talking about, everybody is loving it. So if they saying they're loving it, then I'm gonna be on that bandwagon until I basically see some actual proof, that this system is legit. From what I saw, I think it's pretty cool. But before I get all up in orange, before I start celebrating, or if I start hating, I'm gonna wait until January 12th, man. So Alex, what's your opinion about this, man?
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff going around. There's some bad stuff out there as well, but from what I see, most of it's pretty positive. You haven't seen any developers come out and say this console is shit, we're not supporting it. Because with Wii U, we had some of that. There was some devs that were saying, yeah, we like the console and whatever, but there was still devs out there that were saying they didn't want it and they're not going to help with it. But like that's not happening this time around, so that's really positive. And then we found out about that it runs Unreal Engine 4, like the full version, not the cell phone version, which was kind of a concern before. So again, that's positive. It supports Vulkan API. It supports OpenGL 4.5 and OpenGL ES. Those are all current generation stuff. That's fantastic. Because again, Wii U couldn't run current generation architectures or fucking what is it called? It couldn't run the engines. It couldn't run the proper API, so it couldn't get games unless they made it from the ground up, and the install base was not going to let that happen. So I think it's not going to be a big deal this time, even if the power is slightly less than the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, simply because they can run the engines and run the APIs. Maybe it'll be medium settings at 1080 or 720, whatever, but it's not going to be a huge difference. So I don't know. I'm not really all too worried. The time to get worried, though, I think, if on January 12 they start showing third-party games and all you see are Lego games and Just Dance games, then you get worried. But if that's not what you're seeing, then I wouldn't really worry about it right now, anyways.
I feel like that's are you serious?
If all you see Lego games and Skylanders and Just Dance, if that's all
they still supporting the Wii. They still putting Just Dance on the Wii.
Yeah, of course, because there's 100 million people on the Wii.
Oh my gosh,
they love Just Dance.
The Wii is more dead than the Wii U. So
Just Dance is cheap to make, and
exactly
enough to make money off of it.
And that's the install base that is super casual, anyways, for the most part.
Yeah. Okay,
but,
that's all you got.
Even Review Tech, he made a video I think it was today or yesterday, where he was happy about hearing about Unreal Engine 4, and that's Mr. Gloom and Doom himself, king of the Chrome side, and he was excited. So, right now they're on an uptick, and then with Mr. Pachter saying it's easy to develop for. We already knew this because the NVIDIA CEO has said this himself. This console is going to be easy to port games to. And they're making the chip. They know the hardware. If he's telling you it's easy to port to, it's easy to port to. I don't care what anybody else says. So, yeah, that's about it. For the most part, pretty positive stuff.
They don't even know a lot of this stuff means. The Pascal, Maxwell. I didn't know what that shit means.
You got a lot of these dudes that pretend they know what they're talking about when they're talking about this stuff.
Pascal is just an iteration of Maxwell. It's a slightly newer version of it. It's just like more power efficient, and you can get a little more power out of the same kind of hardware. But Maxwell, even if it is Maxwell, it's still fine. Like Maxwell cards are still strong.
Yeah. I think Pascal is a little bit better on like battery life and stuff. It's more efficient.
Yeah, better battery life and better thermals.
Yeah, like Nintendo, they thinking about their not only their console games, they thinking about their handheld games. They looking at the fact that the 3DS install base is over 60 million. So if they have another handheld that have a lot better game, more of a superior handheld console on the go. Like what goods does
a lot of 3DS guys are going to jump on this.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like if they find out that this system only provides 2 to 3 hours battery life, that's going to kill their handhelds install base. They'd be like, no, I just stick my 3DS because at least I get like 5.
The 3DS had like 3 hours of battery life.
No,
the first one did.
Yeah, it did.
Not
the XL, the normal one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, layer cake one they called it.
yeah. I had the XL. What's up, Nia?
Yo, what up?
What your boo went to sleep?
He put his ass to sleep. Damn.
KO.
You've been talking about top plays too much. He fell asleep.
Calm down. Top plays.
All right, what's going on, Nia? I gotta do your intro right quick.
What is up, everybody? It's your girl Nia, the video game her, and I'm here. Sorry, I'm late, guys.
This is nothing new. You're good.
I don't even know what the topics are, to be honest. I don't know.
Well, we are on Switch rumors right now, so you're perfectly on time.
Yeah. Appreciate you. All right. What we was talking about? We was talking about we was with Nick, right? You finished with yours, ain't you?
Yeah.
What you think, Nick?
Yeah, a lot of people are on what I like to, you got the term damage control. I got the word damage patrol.
Patrol.
Basically, they're out there just desperately trying to find some type of bad news for this thing. Some probably do it because they know they're going to get the clicks from it. They don't really give a shit if the thing succeeds or fails. They just know if they find something negative and try to bring it to
60% of them.
mass attention. Yeah, they're going to get the views. I'm like, they don't really care how well it does. Others, for some reason, I don't know why, are for some reason acting like they will actually cease to exist if the Switch happens to be slightly successful. It's like they're actually going to have a heart attack and die if this thing sells over like 1 million units or something.
Right.
Oh
like it.
my god, that's so true.
Like, look, even if Switch comes out and it's successful as hell, Sony and Microsoft, PlayStation, Xbox, they're not going to go anywhere. Right? They're not going to die. They're not going to disappear. If anything, now they'll have to get off their ass and figure out some way to beat Nintendo again.
Yep.
Which is better for you because then you're going to get – because maybe if the Switch is successful, maybe Sony and Microsoft will come out with a better version of it. You don't know.
Yeah, they're totally going to copy it eventually.
Oh, yeah, they always copy it. Yeah.
If this thing takes off, PS5 is going to be –
Yeah, PS5 is just going to be the Vita 5.
Probably going to be anyway. So,
I think you're onto something there. I think
if you're worried about your system like suddenly ceasing to exist because the Switch actually happens to come out, and it's like, don't worry, it's not fucking going anywhere. You'll be fine. They'll be fine.
I think it's YouTubers worried about existing.
And that's
with a good Nintendo. With a Nintendo that's popular, like. Yeah, when you built your channel up for the last 4 or 5 years on just like Nintendo hate, you are worried right now.
Yeah.
like our buddy Stone Fox Media.
Oh my gosh.
Tony Fox. Even though there are a lot of people in this so-called community, we're still overall, out of everything, just a very small fraction of a larger whole.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we are nothing when you think about it overall. And there are going to be people out buy this thing that'll probably buy this thing. They don't really give a shit. They don't watch fucking YouTube. Like, they don't care. Like,
it's just a minority that's in this game community.
They might see, like, the Switch might have a very awesome commercial on TV, and they're going to go buy it because they saw it on TV. It's like, yeah, that's the thing with TV. I'm going to buy that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we'll see. And, like, but it is funny because, like, you got all these channels going power. So what if this thing comes out, and even though it's going to be less powerful than looking like PS4, it sells more? Where's your argument now?
Where's your power argument? Yeah.
Like, what do you got? And I think that's what they're worried about. So they're like, well, now what the hell am I gonna like?
How's Nintendo going to drop a new console, a tablet-based console, basically, that's on par with the PS4, but it's going to cost $200 to $250? Like, how is it? Like,
I don't know why people were expecting it. You know what? I don't mean to cut y'all off.
No, you need to go.
The part that trips me out the most is, okay, when we first found out that it was going to be a hybrid console, right? People are all screaming about battery life. But if this console is like kind of like, it's not super powerful, but it's going to be enough to get the job done because of the modern API and the modern architecture that it's going to have, doesn't that like make the whole battery thing moot then? It's like, why are y'all mad? Like, y'all wanted better battery life, right? Like, maybe this is how they're going to get that battery life down. Like, why are you mad? I don't understand.
Can't please everybody, though.
Like,
they
that's
want
the whole reason.
Like with PS4 power for $200. That's basically what they want. They say
it's coming from people who are like, I'm a console gamer. I don't care about the handheld. So why do you even care about the battery life?
Exactly. That's the shit that trips
That's
me
what I'm
out. Like,
saying.
Makes no sense.
Like the Switch can have a 10-minute battery for all I care.
It's never leaving your dock. So why do you care?
Yeah, I do think that people are really overlooking the modern architecture thing. Like with I know that a lot of people are just really paranoid because like the Wii U didn't really do a lot of the things that we feel like it should have done. So like I get that. I understand the paranoia, but like people aren't looking at the bigger picture. Like I even talked about this in my latest video, was that we have a console that's going to be supporting the Vulkan API. It's going to be supporting OpenGL, Unreal Engine 4, and it's also going to be built around ARM architecture, which communicates very easily with x86. So they're making it a lot easier to port games to the system, which aside from the whole power thing with the Wii U, the biggest thing about the Wii U was the fact that the architecture didn't communicate that well with what people are using now to develop games
at that point.
Right. So it's like that alone is gonna make it a lot better, to get games on it. So I don't really think that we should be worrying.
It still comes down to install base, but at least this time they're prepared to get games. Even
at
if
least this time it has a fighting
base.
chance because it's using all of these different ways to get games on there.
A lot of people keep thinking that the only way Nintendo
Wii U came out to war with like one broken leg and no arms. Like they tried to fight. Like it's not happening.
Nintendo needs more.
With the Switch, it's like they're setting it up real nice. Like they're setting the Switch up to be future proof. Like, and that was one of the biggest things I felt like with the Wii U. I don't really feel like it was future proof. You know what I mean? It was like it was when it was when it came out, and that's all that it was
trying to compete with PS3 and 360. They weren't thinking of Xbox One and PS4 at that point. It seems like that, anyways. But this console, like they're actually preparing for what's coming after the Xbox One.
Right. Because remember, not only is it going to be using that modern API, but it's also setting itself up to be future-proof in its form factor.
Yes.
Like the fact that it's built around this tablet means that Nintendo can either upgrade the tablet in iterations like they've been doing with their handheld since the freaking Game Boy, or they could upgrade that dock, and make it to where that dock can do more. Like this is the most future-proof system Nintendo has ever made. And I think that for Nintendo as a company, this revolution of their consoles, it makes sense for them, considering
they're the only ones this makes sense for.
Considering that their portable side has been their most profitable side for a while. And so this appeals to the people who like the 3DS. And it also appeals to the console people on the side because I think that this thing is actually going to get a lot of third-party games. It might not get all of them, but I think it's going to get enough to sustain people.
Like if it's like that GameCube library, then I'm good with that.
That's what I'm saying. Like GameCube level support, I think this
as long as they have enough to fill the gaps this time between Nintendo games, there won't be an issue.
What's crazy is like I feel like the Switch could be like a 10-year console, and what I mean by that is like, all right, it can go like 4 or 5 years, like where it's like the main deal for Nintendo, and it could easily shift to like, oh, it's just a handheld now. We're doing a new console, and a lot of people will still support that thing because it'll probably have a really good install base, and it'll be still really cheap and easy to develop for. So a lot of smaller companies will still be putting crap out on it. 8 years from now, they'll still putting crap out on it because it's
very
so cheap.
possible.
Okay, let's go and get back to schedule. We done Alex and Nick. Okay, no, it's all good. It's all good. we on something good. We'll get to cuss each other out in a minute. Miss
It's not a really good podcast.
Give me your thoughts about this whole entire situation. It's blown up out of proportion. People bitching for no reason. Like a lot of this news we already knew about a long time ago. Now it's recirculating again. People act like they didn't know that this news already exists months ago.
It's not new news.
It's a roller coaster, but people believe it. But what do you think?
Well, I mean, it's I think a lot of the guys who are on this, like you said earlier, some of them are opportunists, and they know that this will be a drama thing that they can get some clicks from. And a lot of I think most of the people who are talking about this now are people who already had lists set up for deciding whether they're going to get the new Nintendo console. It's like, you got to fill out this list. You got to hit all these things on this list for me to buy the next console. And so this is something they can say, well, I don't want to buy it because it ain't going to be powerful. So I think a lot of the guys who are, I don't think a lot of Nintendo fans are worried or upset or anything.
No,
like
it's just the guys who pretend they want to play multiplats on it.
Right. Right.
Higher graphical fidelity.
You know that they're gonna be playing on their PlayStation and Xbox One.
They're not gonna be getting multiplayer.
I mean, there's so much. I think there's so much good. Like, there's so much good news. Like, what's his name? Todd from Bethesda. Todd, what's his name?
Todd Howard.
Todd Howard. Like, people, they talk about how he was saying good things about it, but I think they overshoot it. I think the fact that he sounded so giddy about it, like he was like he wanted to say a lot more.
These are the same guys that would like openly laugh when you ask them about Wii U.
Yeah, like
they said
that is a
nice.
huge. To me, that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest example of how much better this console is going to do.
They didn't even support the Wii. Bethesda, I don't think they did.
But that's the last thing they supported was NES for Nintendo. So
It's been a long time.
Yeah, NES.
And these guys are on board. They were even the fucking commercial.
right,
Yeah, the trailer. Yeah,
like
that was funny seeing NBA on there. Like all those guys playing basketball. You see them like we don't know if it's going to be on there or not, but
we know.
That's just a sports game that can easily run on it.
I mean, yeah, Wii U got a 2K.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So
And like the power thing's not even it's a non-issue as far as I'm concerned, because like Rise of the Tomb Raider was running on the 360. That fucking console came out like 10 years ago.
right.
Yeah.
Like,
Look at the PS2. The PS2. The PS2 was discontinued in 2013. That came out 2000. The reason why? Because it sold really well. It had 150 million install base, and it sold a lot of games. So yes, of course, they would keep making games for it because it was making.
That's what I meant. PS2 had like a 10-year lifespan, and people are still supporting it like 10 years later because that's the same thing that could happen to the Switch. Like, I feel.
Okay, so that's all you got on that, Mr. T?
Yeah, that's all I got. I mean, I don't spend too much time on these guys. So.
What about you? What you think about everybody? You know, in uproar about this back and forth with these rumors. They're mad. They're bitching.
What?
You there?
Nick Sterner.
You there, Nick? I'm not Nick. Nia.
No, I'm done. I did my thing.
No, I said Nia. Yeah, you Nia.
What do I think about what?
Yeah. What's been going on these past few days? People are bitching about these rumors, stuff that we knew about for months, and now they act like they don't know about these rumors. We already knew about this.
I think it's really just a matter of habit, to be honest. Like I don't think people really care. I think that people have just become just so accustomed to hearing negative things about Nintendo that they're like, oh, see, here we go again. Like it's out of habit. I don't really care. Like they're a non-factor to me.
That's very true. That could be a big part of it too.
Okay, so I got on that. I guess it's going with you, Senator Tar Heel.
I mean, just all this with this rumor mills. I mean, just I don't know why they want to cry about something that's not even hasn't even been proven yet. I mean, still, I mean, if they're too darn impatient, that's on them. But still, I mean, wait till like you said, just wait for the facts to come out, then you can say something about it. But people just up in an uproar and hurry and got their panties in a bunch. They can't just wait. It's like blah blah blah. But but I was like, I don't. As far as like rumors goes, I don't pay no attention to it.
This is the only console to get excited for right now because the Pro's out. The Scorpio's just going to be the same console playing the same games. This is the only console that's coming out in 2017 that's going to have its own new library of games.
Yeah, true.
I mean, because look, how amazing it looks and the power and all that stuff, and
I just want the games.
Like that. I just want to wait till January. That way, we get everything. Like,
and,
clear.
But they're not going to talk about specs though.
No.
Maybe Nvidia will, but I don't think Nintendo's going to say a word about it.
Nintendo
I don't think so. I don't think they have to. I think all they need to do.
They just need to show the games running.
Show some games.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's basically about it.
The games speak for themselves. Yeah.
Somebody gonna break it down as soon as it goes on sale. Somebody gonna break it down. We will soon know.
Like if they can actually have Dark Souls playing on it, Dark Souls 3, because we know it's running on it. If they can show that, so people can see like, this is what a next generation game is gonna look like on the Switch, I think people will calm down.
Yeah.
I mean, all we've seen so far is like Skyrim, and like Skyrim's an old ass game, so it's not a huge accomplishment to be honest. But like,
it's not. To answer the person in the chat, it's not necessarily the fact that people are excited for Skyrim. It's the fact that people are excited for the support because, like we mentioned before,
just seeing a Bethesda game on there says a lot,
right? And like I mentioned before, Bethesda like openly laughed at Nintendo in the past and openly said that.
And these Dark Souls guys openly laughed about the Wii U too.
Now they're welcome back at open arms.
Everybody laughed at them.
And now you might get the trilogy on the Switch.
Yeah, because I remember they asked id Software once, like, "Were you gonna make any games for the Wii U?" And the dude like just burst out laughing in the interview.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
And now it's running on the Switch, and they're
I
happy
was
with the
very
performance.
upset about that.
How dare you? Oh man, they crazy as hell, man.
Yeah,
But, like,
people are
that
just
kind of
more
shit-
excited about the support. Like, just to know, like, hey, people are actually excited about this thing and wanting to make
I
games
just
for
think
it.
a lot of
Like,
people are pretty pissed off at people's joy. You know, a lot of people is pretty hyped for it, but maybe
Some people just
a lot of these people just hate just the fact that a lot of people's love
hate
it.
and salty
They're
and
scared, man. They're
petty. Hate salty and
worried.
petty about it. They don't want to
Yeah.
ruin
yeah,
somebody
because this
already.
thing, if this, like I said, if this thing is actually successful, then it's like, what are you gonna say?
Just like my grandma
What
said,
are you gonna
man.
say?
My grandma said all the time, "Don't let nobody steal your joy, baby."
Apparently, it happens all the time in this community.
But think about it, man. Yeah, it's come March, it sells like hotcakes and stuff like that. It's like, the big two is like, whoa, what's going on? Nintendo's rose from the grave, stuff like that. And I was like, oh man, we better start
people
competing.
are really like forgetting that Nintendo's 3DS space is going to be the bulk of these sales.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, of course. I mean, the handheld, they've been locked down for what since day one.
Yeah, and like there's 60 million 3DSs. That's a lot of buyers for the Switch.
Selling, pretty well.
Luigi's Mansion, Dark Moon on the console. I mean, just imagine this. That's what you're going to be getting now. You're going to be getting
Like when
Kid Icarus's and
Pokemon
Oh my
drops
god, that's
on
the most
Switch,
exciting
the
part.
internet's gonna shut down.
Pokemon. Oh my god, it's over.
Like
It's a
things that
it's
you
a wrap.
really see on a
There's gonna be
3DS
riots
coming
in
to
the
Switch.
streets.
Pokemon comes out, it's gonna be another Wii situation. It's gonna be months until somebody find one. It's
Exactly.
gonna be like that. And some people took them years to find a Wii. That's how demanding that the Wii was. We know how Nintendo is. They always low stocking their shit.
I think that we did surprise them though. I give them a pass on the
That
Wii.
was unproven technology at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's very
But
true.
like this, like the rumors saying they only got 2 million for launch, and only half of those are for North America.
They should know better now.
It's gonna be hard. To
Oh my
find
god,
one.
if I can't find a Switch, I'm gonna be so mad.
Like I said, after that presentation, I'm going straight to GameStop.
What if Mr. Xbox's Xbox gets one? Yeah, you can't
to
find
get
one.
one.
You're gonna be on eBay paying $900 for
Yeah,
one.
be
No,
on
I'm
eBay
not
for
either.
$10,000.
It's gonna be on eBay
I'll just
searching for
wait till
hours.
them joints come back in stock, man. I'm not doing all that.
$10,000 when you get one.
Game coming out. I'm pretty sure Nintendo got one of those games ready, either Legend of Zelda or that new Mario game. One of them's gonna be ready.
Mario's gonna be at launch, man.
Yeah,
It's
I
I think Mario's gonna
massive
be
appeal
at
for Zelda.
launch.
No, if it's Mario Kart, I'll be playing that all day.
Yeah, I want Mario Kart again.
Even though I'm more of a Zelda fan, I love the series. I think Zelda's the best franchise ever. But we gotta give it to Mario. Mario appeals more to everybody than Zelda.
Yeah, but like we did all right.
Even though I want my Zelda, man.
Mario's the number one.
The
Yeah,
Wii did
like-
all right with no Mario at launch.
Like
though.
40 million downloads. Oh,
Yeah, but the Wii had Wii Sports.
We did have
which-
Wii Sports. I was
yeah.
gonna say, yeah.
Wii Sports pretty much explained how to use that console.
Never mind. I take it back.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
Wii Sports was that deal. And a lot of people only really cared about Wii Sports. They didn't care about nothing else but Wii Sports.
I was like, yeah, it's like, hey, get up your ass and exercise.
Wii Sports U. It didn't sell that well. It sold like less than 1 million. Like that.
That's
Everyone
because
had it already.
yeah, and not only that, it wasn't really a good.
They put out that was trash, man. Wii
Yeah,
Sports
it wasn't
U
very good.
It
was
wasn't
garbage.
that good.
Wii Sports Club is called. It was
The
garbage.
fact that it's garbage, like that fan base that they was appealing for, they already done left. That's when Nintendo failed to realize they're gone.
Yeah,
But not only that, it really just wasn't a good game.
but it was
bro.
terrible. It wasn't like
It just
you're right.
wasn't good.
You're-
I didn't play it, so you
the
know.
online was atrocious. I mean, it was terrible.
It was pretty bad.
But like
I'm
the
disappointed.
fact remains like Mario will always outsell Zelda. Like look what happened. Mario,
yes.
they put it on iPhone. They sold 40 million already.
Yeah, that's crazy.
New
Right?
Super Mario Brothers.
You're right,
That's
but I
over 30
still want
million.
Zelda.
Over 30 million, dude. One fucking game. One game.
What was that?
What?
What game?
New Super Mario Brothers. Not you, but on the Wii.
The Wii
That's
one.
over
Yeah.
30
Oh
million.
yeah, that thing. Yeah.
Mario Kart 30 plus.
That's why we got Mario Brothers U, because the Wii one did so good.
Yeah, they was trying to cash in on the Wii. What they-
Yeah, they wanted a high def version.
name, the same name, not only for the console, but the same name of this new Super Mario Brothers, but put the U on there. They put the U on the Wii.
That new Mario game, even from that small little clip we
Oh,
saw.
that's gonna be lit. Dude.
I'm excited
That's
for that
gonna
one.
be so freaking
Like,
lit.
the Switch could easily turn out to be like Nintendo DS, the console. Like
Mhm.
it has
Oh, wow.
that kind of potential. Like
Yeah.
Don't forget the library
They
game.
struck a chord with people. People are very excited about it.
yeah,
Yeah, I
And
hope
you
you
had-
get that
you had,
Pro
like,
controller with it.
Like everybody expecting power. They want power. This power that
29 copies.
okay, this past 10, 15 years, they hadn't been known for power. Last time they've been known for power was the 64 and the GameCube.
The GameCube was their last power console.
Yeah,
That was the last great one.
How did that turn out? It didn't turn out too well because Nintendo failed to do what other people was doing with the online and everything. They didn't support.
They missed out on online. That hurt them.
I don't think
DVDs.
online didn't really hurt them until about 3 years in, 2.5, 3 years in.
Once Xbox started taking off.
Right.
I think it was the mini disc that kind of hurt them as well too.
DVDs.
Storage.
You can't beat that. A console.
DVDs getting really popular. Really popular.
It was DVDs that really killed it, I think. That really hurt them.
Because that PS2 was like the cheapest DVD player at the time.
That's why it killed the Dreamcast.
That's what really did it. I think.
Looking at that fact, look at the Xbox One S, why it's selling so well. Now is it
Blu-ray player?
Cheap Blu-ray player for a cheap price. I'm kind of looking at. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, because 35, 40-year-old men could go to their wives and be like, honey,
you can play
I know it's a video game console, but it plays movies.
We can watch Avatar in 4K.
Exactly. That is a real thing. A lot of these guys don't realize that, but that is a real thing. So.
No, a lot of my coworkers, they knew about the Xbox One S. They was like, I don't really play many games. I might play Call of Duty, but I really just buying it just for the 4K Blu-ray.
Because apparently it's like one of the better 4K Blu-ray players as well.
Yeah, because like the standard one's like $400. Like,
guess what? GameStop is doing a promotion right now. Xbox One S for $250 plus a $30 gift card.
That's crazy.
Meanwhile, in PS4 Pro land, you can't
believe that thing doesn't have a 4K Blu-ray.
That's
player.
crazy. That's crazy.
That's absolutely insane.
I have new consoles, but if you ain't got the games with it, I'm not going to support like the PS4 Pro. Like, where's the new games at? I know we just got The Last Guardian, but where is the new games? You come out with 3 different consoles these past 2-3 months.
Have you seen the first 4 months for 2017? They're jam-packed for PS4.
They should have waited.
The PS4 looks good next year. The PS4 looks good next year. I'm just saying, like, they jam-packed all these consoles so fast that, okay, I'm buying this brand new console for $400, but where are the new games at? Like,
they should have saved the Pro for
Horizon.
For Horizon. They should have saved the Pro for that.
Oh yeah,
it would have been a good showcase for the Pro, but they wanted the holiday sales, obviously.
That game looks so beautiful, man.
You put out a Slim, which is like
that's Slim out.
You put the PS4 out, the PSVR out.
They had a lot of
the
hardware.
VR was a piece of junk. They should have never made that, along with the Slim.
I think the VR was a massive failure for them.
Yeah, it was confusion.
You know how Sony is. They love to brag about numbers, but we still yet to hear anything about numbers. Yeah,
I just think it's funny that they brought the PSVR out with their failed controller from 2010.
Oh my god, they probably have like factories full of them. Like, you have to use this.
That's why they did it, because they got to get rid of them. But
yeah, they just need to get rid of them. Stores are stocked with them.
I'm still trying to understand, like, what was the point with the Slim? Like, ain't nobody buying that mess.
The point of the Slim is this cheaper.
The Slim is what's sold. Like, I bought a Slim because it was so cheap.
No. It's cheap now. Like, a lot of people buying it because
for them to make the Slim than the normal one. That's why they're doing it.
Like, what? Okay, but whenever it goes
it's
back,
not to benefit you. It's to benefit them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's why they do the console. That's why they do those slim versions for consoles.
Exactly. Because the parts get cheaper and they're easy to produce and they can make them smaller. So they do it.
Take out the digital audio.
That's dumb.
Yeah, that pissed off a lot of people. I know Jake said that he was using that, and
because he has one of those high-end headphones, right?
I think so, man. Like he be streaming every day, man. I don't know. He be on it, man. He's pretty pissed off. Yeah,
Dauntless, yeah.
I don't know how he do it. Like, people they don't watch people playing game in his community. I'm like looking at his gameplay. He barely even upload gaming, videos anymore. But he does like just constant streaming. He gets like 500-600 views per game per video. I was like, you get this
for gameplay
video games? Like, are you serious? In this crumb side? I was like,
well, he's not. To be fair, he's not really associated with Crumbside. He doesn't really do Crumbside.
Well,
he doesn't fool around with that.
The only Crumbside thing he does is come to your podcast.
Oh damn!
Yeah, I said it.
Oh yeah, let's go. Tell him.
Damn.
Tell him. Let him know.
Well, I found him on the Google Plus community last year. That's how I got him started, because I basically recommend him.
So you're responsible for his success. You hear that, JDauntless? If you listen to this, homie, he said it.
He said it. He said you're nothing without him.
That's what he said.
I ain't say
Made
that.
you.
Yeah, he said
made you, you ain't shit.
without him.
Man. Nah, man, Jay is cool, man. Like, no, I advise him on YouTube, man. Like, he got the passion for it, so he's doing really well. And I just congratulate him for hitting 1,000 subs. I like, man, you hit 1,000
subscribers a little about him like PCs and stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You know.
about him everything. I was like, man, like, give me some of your fans.
I mean, yeah, like I said, he got that hustle.
No, man, no, he's a pretty cool guy. Like, he's pretty energetic, man. That's why he's a likable guy. You know, I give it to him. He's a likable guy. He ain't that kind of person you just want to punch him because you just hate his face, man. He got a nice face. All
right, we're getting a little too far, buddy. Reel it in. Reel it in. You talking about dudes got nice faces? Let's reel it in.
You're out in the wilderness right now. You're on the sticks.
No, I'm saying I'm saying basically what I'm saying is that he doesn't have that face I just want to hit. You got some people that you don't like because you don't like his face.
Yeah.
That's basically what I'm saying. Like he got that face. Be like, oh, well, you cool, man. You cool with me, man. But if he's like a crap game, I just want to fucking punch him, man.
But if you punch him, he's gonna call it an anti-Xbox bias.
Well, that man got you triggered like that.
I got punched in the face by a fanboy.
He's gonna make an hour-long podcast calling you a pony, and you attacked him in a store, and then, while he was trying to buy an Xbox game or some shit.
Oh my!
You still blame it on Sony.
Sony made him do it. I saw the tweets from Yoshida.
Oh my god, man! You be starting it. You always throwing shots at everybody. Oh, all right. Okay. So are we still going with this topic?
What was the topic again?
Oh my goodness.
It was a few topics ago.
We do this every week, man. We be talking about like a million
Welcome
things.
to the Off-Topic podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we was talking about the
Switch rumors.
Yeah, we're still on that.
The Switch was it the Switch rooms? Yeah, I think that was.
I was already done anyway. So
Okay.
I don't remember where we were.
We can make this our last topic for the day. We could talk about basically what does the Switch need in order to be a success of a console? Like the stuff that we've been hearing these past few weeks. Of course, it's up and down, but I made up my mind when I first saw that reveal that Switch. I was like, this is a really good idea, but it looks good now, but it can change. But they still need to modernize their game, their features, in order for a lot of people to come back to their console. And online gaming is very key. So that's why I think that they need to focus a lot more online and make their online more third-party friendly. Not only for their games, they need to make it third-party friendly so people can play Maddens and NBA 2Ks. There's other online like Call of Duties and all that, man. Like they need to have this console catered towards everybody. They doing that with the handheld version, with the console version, but with the online is very, very popular. And if they can,
I think they know that now though, because their best-selling games are Mario Kart, Splatoon, and Smash Brothers, and those are their biggest online games.
Look how that happened. Look how that happened with Smash Brothers. It was garbage online.
Yeah, the garbage is not the garbage. The online's pretty bad for that game. So hopefully they
it is
this time around.
Smash Brothers. I didn't have a problem with Mario Kart, but Smash Brothers was atrocious.
Mario Kart was okay. Really? I had a lot of problems with Splatoon online. I would get connection lost a lot.
Man, my wife is furious. Like, she loves Splatoon so much. Like, every day she plays it, and she keep telling me I'm sick and tired of this mess. Like, she been biting her tongue, and she get to a point that she's ready to stop playing it.
What's the problem? Like, is it like slowdown, or what is it?
No, just connection issues.
It's like disconnects.
Wow, that's weird. I rarely ever have a disconnect issue.
I don't really get them either. Like, I used to, but like not anymore.
I used to, I think.
I have top-notch internet. I got the best internet, and if you got top-notch internet and you still having issues, then
you might run into people who don't have it, so they bring the whole system down.
Well, yeah, that's the problem. Like, I don't want to basically rely on people to have good internet. That's why we're not landed out. We need Ethernet ports.
Yeah,
we can all
I don't think the Switch has an Ethernet port.
The dock might, but the tablet for sure will not.
Yeah, I guess the dock. Yeah, there's a chance it still could have it. Yeah.
I'm pretty confident that their online will be better this time because of DNA.
I don't want to depend on Wi-Fi, man. I don't. Yeah. But I'm doing it online. If I'm streaming it online, I want to be wired in. That's how I feel about it. just like with my podcast, a lot of times I didn't realize that I didn't have my Ethernet plugged in on my laptop, and that's why I be having a lot of hiccups. Then I was like, oh, you know what? I forgot to plug it in. As soon as I plug it in, I ain't had no issues no more. So, you know, if I want to stream my video game, then like, how do I know if I'm gonna have a lot of mess ups if I'm not wired in?
Yeah,
I can't deploy everybody else's internet, man. I worry about
that's what I'm a little more worried about than the actual power and games and stuff. I want to know that their online features are going to be better this time around, and then like, we can actually invite our friends to play games.
I mean, what about voice chat?
But here's the thing with that, like, to be, I guess, on par with like Xbox Live or whatever, you're gonna have to have a
they're gonna have to charge
service.
you. I know, but
Right,
like,
so
that's just. I think they have to at this point because the way they're doing it now just isn't cutting it.
Yeah,
because it's so hard to play games with people. It's like unnecessarily hard.
I want an option though. Like there should be
like a free version, I guess, and then a paid option to have the features.
And if you want the better stuff, then you can rock the paid like that. I hope that's how they do it.
Yeah, I would rather that.
Like if there was a free basic one where like you can play online, but it's random. And then you can pay, and then you can like friend invite and stuff. I think that's fair.
Right.
As long as it's a lot better than the Wii U, man. Like, oh my god, like,
well, I mean, Nintendo they came to a realization that they don't know what they're doing as far as
that's why
they acquired DNA, because it's like, all right, we don't know what we're doing.
They have no clue what they're doing for online,
which is so weird because Nintendo has a rich history with online. Like they were one of the first companies or video game companies to be online. Obviously they had like the I forgot what they called it. They had a service for the NES that was technically on a online server. It was like in hotels and stuff. I think Sega Genesis did that too for a while.
Oh, wow.
But and they always had that port on the bottom, and that's what that was for. That was for like, expanding. Exactly. So it's so weird because they were so ahead of the curve on a lot of that stuff. And then like even the 64, the DD had the online.
Oh my god.
The 64 DD had a what do they call that? The phone
modem.
Jack. They had a modem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that was Nintendo 64. So they just, it's like they go to the cliff and they don't want to jump off. Like I don't know. So
it was really frustrating when the Wii U came out, and then they were asked about the online, and they were like, "We didn't even pay attention to how Xbox and PS3 do online, and we're not." They couldn't explain how their online was going to work. They were like, they're so far behind in that aspect. It's like they just didn't care.
They're always behind the times when it comes in online stuff.
It's crazy, but hopefully this DNA should.
DNA, they should know what's modernized. They should know, like, we need Ethernet ports to get a better connection. So
we don't live over in Japan. Like, we ain't got like super beast internet.
You're in Tokyo, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Infrastructure.
Yeah, my internet's good. I get like freaking 115 megs.
A lot of people don't have high-end internet.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no matter how good your internet is, always gonna be better over there because that's just how they are. Like, they're always on the go. Their lifestyle is based around moving around.
Yeah,
like we don't have that. Oh shoot.
No, we're like dead last. We got turtle speed compared to what they got.
They don't have meandering corporatist politicians over there. They get stuff done.
That's true.
We have here, so
yeah, they're like the cheetah. We're just a tortoise. As far as speed goes.
Yeah, so like I said, man, you need to basically just do the complete opposite with the Wii U. That's basically what that's with.
I think that's what they're doing. Because if you look at the actual Wii, the console itself or the tablet or whatever, it's just like a reimagining of the Wii U, but done correctly this time.
Mm-hmm. It's like a redo. It's like a redo in many ways.
Or you call it the Wii
it's
U
like
too.
What I'm about to say is going to be considered pretty mean, but like it's taking the Wii U and then like putting Miyamoto aside and be like, okay, let's do it right this time.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn.
What's true, though?
You gonna stop throwing shade at Miyamoto, man. Miyamoto shade. Like, Miyamoto could have stopped after the NES and he would have been a legend.
That's the crazy part.
He needs to retire now.
He still would have made all those IPs by then.
Star Fox.
No, he was still doing good with the with Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. I was just saying, like he could.
Yeah, no, he would have been legend status even
I don't
after
think
if he
he
stopped.
did,
I'm not saying he should have stopped. I didn't want to stop.
Yeah, but he still would have been a legend at that point.
Yeah, he still is a legend. You know, just dang.
I don't know. I think when he got into the managerial,
Ocarina of Time, was it him or Muno? Muna.
Ocarina of Time was mostly Miyamoto, and that's when he brought in Aonuma.
Anuma, okay, so
Anuma's a
Anuma did
beast.
the other one. He did the Majora's Mask, right?
Aonuma completely did Majora's Mask.
Okay, so basically, Ocarina of Time is like one of the most high-rated games ever, and that's right there. That's Miyamoto right there.
That's his masterpiece.
That's Miyamoto.
Right. He should have stopped.
We would have never got Pikmin. You know, like.
Did he also work on the Wind Waker?
He should have stopped after Wii.
Wind Waker, he did a little.
He did everything. Wind Waker, Skyrim.
Wind Waker looked like our
He did a lot of good things up until like Wii.
It was just this generation was bad. That's all.
That's what I'm saying. Like after Wii, he should have stopped. But you know what? The stuff that he's doing right now with the
I like him doing this other shit, like the theme parks.
Like I love that for him.
Let him focus on that.
I love that he's like expanding what he's doing.
He groomed. He's taking on a different role. He's not so much anymore. He's kind of done managerial stuff. He's the
advisory role.
Let the youngins handle the games.
He groomed that Splatoon team. Like that's his.
That's his youngins handle Star Fox and bring it back to the promised land.
Well, I mean, Star Fox is funny because like I think most people, you know, other than the Super Nintendo one, you know, 64 is like the pinnacle.
That's the pinnacle,
right? But the thing is, like, that was the last one. Well, no, not technically. I think. Well, yeah, that was the last one that Argonaut worked on. Like, I mean, Miyamoto gets a lot of credit for Star Fox, but Argonaut was a huge part of that too. Like I can't remember the dude's name right now, but he's the one that created that technology, the Mario chip and the FX chip and all that stuff. Those guys brought in that technology. So Miyamoto came up with the characters and the world setting and all that stuff. But Argonaut had a lot to do with why Star Fox was so good.
Pushing the technology.
Yeah.
Because the problem I have with the Wii U one is like it doesn't really hold true to what I consider Star Fox to be, is like the game that pushes the hardware.
It didn't. Furthest. Yeah. It pushed the N64 like whoa. We were like whoa.
Yeah, and then even like on the Super Nintendo, there weren't many games.
Super Nintendo pushed it
like that. Right. Yeah.
It had what I'm trying to say.
And 64 had the 4-player multiplayer, which was amazing. Yeah.
Why does that have it, but Zero doesn't have it?
Zero was rushed though. That
was his meddling.
They should have delayed it a little longer.
It should have been delayed because that right there, everybody thought that was gonna be the last Star Fox game, but
I hope not.
Came out.
It was his meddling.
I love Star Fox, but like I don't want that to be the last Star Fox game.
No, I don't think that he said it wasn't.
Yeah, he came out and said he wants it to become popular, right? So
look, Miyamoto. Thing people don't understand about Star Fox is, especially if Miyamoto's around, there's going to be another Star Fox. Because Star Fox is Miyamoto's childhood. Like, he loved, like, the puppet, like the, what's that, Thunderbirds show? Mm-hmm, like, he loved that stuff. That was a big part of him when he grew up. And that's why we have Star Fox. If you look at them, the funny mouths and all that stuff, that is from his experience with the
Thunderbirds,
the Thunderbirds show and stuff, and like all those characters and how they, how they look and how they act and all that stuff. They're kind of like little, to him, they were like his little animatronic, characters or whatever. From that, that's Star Fox is his Thunderbirds, so it's not going anywhere. Like as long as he's around, there will be new Star Fox games. But hopefully next time he will put the real oomph behind it,
Yeah.
It looks like that's a troll in the comments.
Because that was frustrating. Because like my dream Star Fox was made by Platinum Games, and then it came out, and it was like this. Just what happened?
I wanted a merging of Star Fox Assault. I wanted Star Fox Assault, but good controls and.
Like I think the game would have been better if it had more enemies. It was a little faster, and you could have normal controls.
Mm-hmm. No more foot missions.
I think the foot missions. People don't like the foot missions only because they sucked. Like I think if the controls were sucked, I should say. Like if the controls were good, I think they would have been really cool to be able to run around on foot and then like jump into a vehicle and fly. I mean, that's cool to me. I don't know.
Maybe if it came out a year or
I
two
like
ago.
the idea of it. It just wasn't done right.
Right. It wasn't executed well.
It was good on paper, but it didn't execute well.
Y'all gotta remember, it came out earlier this year, and the Wii U was already dead, so that didn't help neither.
Yeah.
It didn't help.
Oh, Star Fox? Yeah.
Yeah, it came out early this year. The Wii was already dead, so that's probably another reason why it didn't do so
I'm
well.
hoping it goes to the Switch, but like change the controls around. I think
Yeah,
I think
hope
if you have Star
we get a
Fox
better
on the go
Metroid
like
game,
that,
too.
it could be a lot of fun.
I think we'll get a Star Fox on the Switch.
And a better Metroid.
It's
Yeah.
we're
Yeah,
definitely going to get a Metroid this time. After the backlash they got.
Man,
It'd be kind of funny if you ever see a crossover with Master Chief or something.
But Lord help them if they bring Federation Force to the Switch. They will
Oh my God.
no one will be able to save them.
See, the thing is, like with Federation Force, I think if they just would have went full blown like Metroid Prime Hunters 2, nobody would be mad.
Yeah, because it says Metroid Prime on there. People got
Everybody want that prom experience.
It's not a bad game. It's just not a good Metroid game. It's,
Yeah.
Like to me, it looks like a chibi version of Halo. That's what I see when I look at it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but like I said, what do you think with Samus would have crossed over in the Master Chief's universe?
I don't want that. Stop saying that. No.
It's too different.
Let them stay where they are.
But like I do think Metroid, if they wanted to make it a little more popular, they should
someone's gonna make a
more
fan
similar to
video
Halo.
I think they need to this is what they need to do with Metroid. They need to let Retro like do like the typical story stuff that we're used to seeing in Metroid, the exploration stuff, and let another team like NST or freaking Next Level or somebody do an online mode for the game, and like that way we can have the best of both worlds. We'll have a really good story version of Metroid that's not going to be hindered by online, and then we can have a team that focuses specifically on online that doesn't like interfere with like the story part or whatever. So everybody's happy. Like just I don't know.
Right. That's exactly what it needs. People were still on Hunters up until they stopped supporting the online for the DS. I know. I was on there, and then most of the guys that are on there were like Japanese dude that was just murking everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't even fun. But like people want that for Metroid. People want like a cool, online shooter aspect to it.
I know a lot of people don't really want online in Metroid because they think it's going to interfere with the story. That's why I think they should just let two different entities make each version so that nothing interferes with each other. You know what I mean? Like
Completely
you can still get that really good Metroid story experience, and then have something that caters.
Yeah, I get what you're
to
saying.
like
You don't want
online.
the main team to split their effort.
Yeah.
Right. I don't want them to try to like, okay, well, how are we gonna squeeze in online, or how are we gonna cut our time so we can get this story out? Oh, like Halo 5.
Exactly. Halo 5's online is great, but the story's trash.
Yeah, like the story suffered because of that.
Good call.
But they finally got the online right.
Yeah, get free DLC. Like,
and they got to get back to the story and give it to.
Yeah,
make sure
6 better have a good story because I was pretty underwhelmed with 5 story.
but heck, I mean, what about the other M? I mean, that's I don't. That was all Team Ninja, but that was their game. But
yeah, that's a weird spinoff.
It was so weird, like for Metro to have a spinoff like that, and then for Nintendo to like give it to Team Ninja. That was just like, whoa,
so bizarre. Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. Like the thing with other M is like I hope that they don't see the response for that and just completely dismiss like everything from the game. Because like to me, I like the I like voice acting in games. So I hope that they continue that, but just like make it better.
Yeah, there was a lot of good in there.
Voice acting.
To me, the best thing about games like Metroid and games like Star Fox is the lore. So I definitely want that to remain intact. Just do it better.
The biggest problems with Other M is that it took a step back control wise. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like that was really the biggest thing about the game. But it's like the overall idea with the story and how they implemented the story. I don't really think it was that big a deal as people were.
It was a lot of SJW stuff. Well, she's got to ask the guy because she used her weapons and all this stuff and stuff. That was kind of weird.
It wasn't that.
But it wasn't that big of a deal. Like it wasn't
that deep. And I really hope that Nintendo doesn't see that and it's like, oh well, I guess we just got to go back to being silent. It's like no, like let her say something.
Let her say something.
Involved RP. That's not involved. And then continues with this silent characters.
Like people just want her to just be like this robot or something. It's like no, I like the fact that they made her have like some
That
kind
makes
of
her more
personality.
human.
Yeah, give her
Yeah.
personality.
Yeah, I mean, she's walking around in a robot suit for 99% of the game.
Yeah,
So, yeah, you got to give her some personality.
I think the problem with having to get the permission for the powers things, it took away from the exploration of finding them.
That was
I
the
think that's-
biggest thing.
Right. That's another thing.
Because
That's
that
the biggest
that
thing.
changes the gameplay entirely.
Right.
Like the whole thing of Metroid is you go find these power ups as you're playing the game.
Right.
Here you have the whole time.
Here you just get it from your officer.
yeah, man, but she's badass in that Zero suit.
Wait until I'm half
But
dead.
even-
You're boss fight to tell me that, by the way. Thanks a lot.
But even with that, Metroid has never been a big seller. Like even when you got all the best Metroid tropes, like the best selling one was what, Metroid Prime on GameCube.
That was like what,
Mhm.
3 million?
It's like it was all close to 3 million or something like that. So it's never been like a huge franchise anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Like they need to like broaden it a bit. To
Yeah,
be
but that
more
will help
like
it, stuff
something
like that.
Halo
I think it will help sales, since first-person shooter games is very popular these
That's
days.
the thing. Like first-person
Yeah.
shooters are so
Metro Prime
popular,
is-
but theirs can't reach that high.
Voice acting.
There's something missing from it.
Don't take the soul out of it though when you do
Don't
that.
take-
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, if they were to make it, broaden it and give it a broader appeal by adding online, like nobody's gonna pass up a decent online experience.
But like,
that's
it's not only
right
the
now.
online, honestly, that holds it back. I think the game itself is more daunting than general shooters because of all the backtracking and unlocking.
That's why they need to add online for
That's
the people
exactly-
who,
Metrovania.
for the people who
won't even
aren't
touch-
like us, who
Yeah.
won't want to
Won't even
play
touch
the
that
game.
campaign. They were just like, I heard the online was cool. Let me get that.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, that would be
Yeah,
fun.
they got
I have the Call of Duty all the
Exactly.
time. Nobody
Go
plays the
online.
Call of Duty campaign.
Yeah, even though the last Call of Duty campaign was actually quite good, but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
nobody played it.
Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, Infinite Warfare's one.
I heard
Black
that.
Ops 3 campaign was awful,
Oh boy.
but Infinite Warfare's was actually good.
But yeah, man, I really think we're going to get another Metroid Prime game. We need to have.
Metroid is coming, man. I
Metroid's
mean,
coming for sure this time.
Yeah,
like,
but-
there's no way it's gonna skip
Man,
2.
I was like during the Wii I was getting excited. I was like, man, we finally get to have an HD Metroid, and damn, that just add to my long list of anger towards Nintendo.
I'm surprised they didn't at least do an HD port of the trilogy.
That's what I thought. Like,
Never follow through on it.
yeah, because they made that engine basically with Wind Waker, to GameCube to
Yeah,
so you would think that they'd had something that would, because they made Wind Waker in like 6 months or something. They were touting
It
that.
only took them 6 months to
Yeah.
do Wind Waker over in HD. It's like,
So
why
I am
aren't
surprised
they
too they didn't do that. Yeah.
it's like
Another one is probably-
like we
At least 1 and 2.
F-Zero.
Mhm.
At least 1 and 2, because you wouldn't have to do too much with controls as far as
Right.
like,
Yeah.
I mean, what about
I mean,
F-Zero?
they,
That's
I mean,
another
they
franchise.
still could have did all three because I mean the Wii U did support Wiimote.
yeah, but the thing, I just meant like because it would have been an obstacle because obviously the Wii U didn't come with the Wii remote.
Yeah,
So-
true.
They would have had to like
They would
separate
have
the
to,
fan
like,
base.
force you to buy it.
Yeah, it forced you to buy. Yeah,
that was dumb.
Buy the Pro controller and stuff. Yeah.
It didn't come with the Wii mode, but it comes with
I
the
had
system.
like 3
that was
Wiimotes.
one of my biggest problems with the Wii U. It didn't come with a Wii remote in the box. Like I don't understand.
It comes
You're
with
gonna
the
call
system.
this thing the Wii U, but you don't have a Wii remote in it. Like,
Mhm. That didn't make any sense because all their advertisements showed people
Yeah.
using the Wiimote.
so it killed all those
Of course,
Wii
but
brands.
more
That's
money.
why Wii Sports sucked. That's one of the reasons because it was like a half effort. It was just like
Yeah,
Mhm.
I guess they just assumed everybody already had them.
yeah.
Well,
I mean,
here's another thing.
and they weren't wrong about that, but it was just for the new person who jumped on. Oh, Nintendo got an HD console. I can play that now. Maybe
Well.
he didn't have a Wii. Maybe that guy didn't have it. So
True,
Well,
true.
let's go to questions because we pretty much almost we didn't already talk about our topic. So let's go to questions. Get a few questions. We'll end this podcast. Y'all keep going.
This is not going to be
What's
a 2-hour podcast. Oh my god.
What is happening here? No 4-hour podcast. What's happening?
Talking about, man. No, we started was it 8? I think we started at 8. On my time.
Eight your time.
you be throwing me off with that.
I know.
I'm like 8. What you talking about 8?
Yeah, here's a question. It says, do you think Nintendo needs to discontinue their amiibos?
Hell no.
No.
They making so much money. It's like
I bought too many amiibos for them to stop now.
it's like you throwing money in the fire if they stop making.
Oh
amiibo.
my god! If they stop making amiibos, I'm gonna look at this wall. I'm gonna take a fucking axe to it.
Man, that's why you put that NFC. Why put the NFC chip in the Switch then? If you
I think that
I guess it would
will
be
have a-
inside the tablet screen.
Right.
no, they said it was the right
What was it on the side?
It's in that bottom
in the
area on the right
Joy-Con.
Joy-Con.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I guess that makes sense.
that open area, and then at the bottom.
They could have put it on the screen though. That's kind of weird because like the 3DS has it in the screen.
Okay,
I thought it was going to be on that middle area where the lights are.
Yeah.
On the
I
Joy-Con.
got a question from EJ. Do you think Pokemon Tournament should come to the Switch? What y'all think?
No.
Do people still play that?
I don't know.
I'm okay with Wii U ports on the Switch, but we don't need to have too many of them.
I think it should just be
I'm
the
okay
super
with the
popular
ones
games.
that's already rumored. Like the ones that are already rumored, I'm okay with them, and then we need to move on.
Yeah, we need some new stuff.
I don't know, man. Pokemon Tournament. I don't think.
I think they'll all show up on the eShop anyway at some point.
Maybe.
So.
Speaking of, I'm not gonna do.
I think the Pokemon online is pretty much dead at this point.
Game's over. Maybe their first tier, Smash and Mario Kart, it makes sense because it brings in a lot of money.
Well, yeah, Smash and Mario Kart takes like 5-6 years to make, so they're not gonna have anyone ready anyways.
Warriors,
that's why I'm okay.
Well, not Mario Kart. Mario Kart they can drop in a couple of years.
Mario Kart, but what about Mario Kart? You took them 6 years though. Yeah, Mario Kart Wii U took them like 6 years to make.
Well, years ago, you're forgetting that they dropped Mario Karts on 3DS and DS and whatnot. Now they don't have to do that.
Man, it's still Mario Kart 7 still selling like hotcakes.
Mario Kart 7 is I love Mario Kart 7.
Is it really still selling?
It's still selling, yeah.
Like the arcade version of David
Buster's. It's the only one on the 3DS. Of course, it's still selling.
Hell, it's the fun game of David Buster's.
They got a Mario Kart. They got a Mario Kart DS.
I love Mario Kart. That's probably my favorite.
Mario Kart's just my favorite racing.
Mario Kart's my favorite racing game too.
But what do you think about F-Zero though?
We'll get an F-Zero.
That's more of a second tier.
I don't know. That's kind of up in the air.
I don't see why not. Because what the hell's that game called? Fast Racing Neo got pretty good reception.
It did.
They fumbled a little bit with the online issues, but people
they need to fix it online.
Well, that was Shannon's fault. I mean, it was the freezing and whatnot when they going online.
Yeah.
And they fixed it, but it took too long. It
took a
hurt
long time.
It hurt the
I
sales.
played that game for like 2 days, and my game completely crashed.
Yeah, you have to unplug the Wii U. It freezes.
That shit is insane. That should not be happening.
Yeah, no. Oh, that happened in the early in Wii U too, like with a lot of indie titles. It happened before the update.
Hey, speaking of indie titles, hey, the Wii U, if you on the Wii U, you got a game to play today. You get to play Shantae in
Shantizzle.
I got a game now. Y'all Wii U owners, congratulations!
Congratulations!
All right, we got a question from
not dead, guys. You got Shantae.
And you better pick them. You better pick them games up. If you got a Wii U, you better pick them games up because in about 5 years, them games will be worth $200, $300, man.
Oh yeah,
Shantae is fire though.
Shantae is
and it's a great game. So.
I forgot you. I forgot
Shantae and Pirate's Curse is one of my favorite indie games, actually.
Oh my god, Pirate's Curse was amazing.
Pirate's Curse.
You know what, Mr. T? We got something in common, man. We both love Sega, and we know the ins and outs of this retro stuff. I said the same thing about this. Keep the Wii for with a lot of money.
Yeah, if you have sealed Wii U games, you should definitely keep them sealed.
No, I'm gonna want to buy the brand new Wii U. I'm gonna buy a lot of these exclusives. I'm gonna keep them.
You better hurry up because they're gonna be recalling the Wii U soon.
I just bought Paper Mario 1000-Year Door. Paid $50 for it, man.
For a GameCube
game, $50.
You paid $50 for that?
Huh?
Paid $50 for that?
Yep.
Seems kind of high.
It is high. What is that?
He don't care. He's rich.
He's gonna buy everybody Switches.
Yeah, he's buying everyone in the cast to Switch at launch.
Okay. Can I get one too?
Yeah, the Rich Gamer 27.
Nope. You're not. Y'all. I said no. I'm giving away 2 copies of Breath of the Wild and 2 copies of New Mario game. That is it.
7 Switches. We got it.
7 Switches, right?
Never said that shit. Let's get back to questions, man. Will you buy a Nintendo Switch? Is inferior multi-platform or continue to buy them on Xbox and PlayStation? That's a really good question. It depends on your console of choice. Like if you got a lot of trophies and a lot of achievements on Xbox or PlayStation, would you willing to basically go on the other side and maybe get no kind of achievements? Or I don't know what Nintendo is trying to do. If they are getting some kind of achievements, then I'll probably try to start over. They need their kind of achievements. They need it.
Well, they said they were doing it, right?
I'm
No,
not
no,
sure.
There's some
I'm
sort
doing
of
some kind-
achievement system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
should.
Where you get rewards from, actually.
I mean, that My Nintendo thing could be a really good thing to implement.
It could be.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know,
far,
man. Like,
my Nintendo's pretty shit, but
depends on your
hopefully it
friends.
gets better when the Switch comes out.
But here's the thing: My Nintendo is only not so good right now because there's not a whole lot of games for Nintendo right
Right.
now.
Yeah.
When they start
It's-
bringing out more
it's-
games,
It's just like this. With the multiplex, it depends on your friends. If you got like a lot of friends on Xbox, it's most likely you get on Xbox, you can play online with it. But if you're, like, I got a lot of friends on Xbox and Nintendo, so it's kind of a coin flip on whatever they trying to, if y'all guys want to buy on whatever system.
Y'all are
Don't
so
matter.
silly. The biggest draw about multiplex on the Switch is portability. They told y'all this. Why are we talking about this?
Yeah, like when you go to play basketball, all your friends bring their Switches, and you stop playing basketball and go play on the Switch.
I don't know. That's a good question, but
I'm
like-
curious
I got
with the Switch,
like-
though.
I would totally do that, man. You know how long you have to wait for a pickup game sometimes?
Oh, yeah.
To play for 3 hours. Like, oh, yo,
Like,
man, get in here.
I
It's like,
wonder,
oh,
like, with the Switch, though, if, like, 4 people have the Switch and one person has, like, Splatoon, for instance, can you game share across all 4 and play together?
That's a good one.
That would be really.
That would be cool.
Yeah, the land. Yeah, that's
Well, for Nintendo, I doubt it. Y'all know how cheap Nintendo is. They can never
the
do-
DS. I mean, the DS was doing that. So
Yeah, their
Yeah.
handhelds have done stuff like that before, so it's not out of the question.
I don't know. I just know how Nintendo operates.
It's not out of the question. Like
Yeah.
Alex said,
I
they've
think
done it before. But I don't think that they will let you do it for free, though. Everybody will probably have to have their own version of Splatoon.
Everyone has to, like, put down $2.
no, I remember on the DS. That was one of the reasons that Mario Kart DS was so awesome to me. Was at work, I would have the copy of Mario Kart DS, and like 4 people, we'd all jump on and play.
See,
I mean,
that's
yeah,
awesome.
that's
Like-
stuff they've done before, but with
Yeah.
Splatoon in particular, like, nah, you paying for Splatoon. That's
Yeah,
like
probably, yeah, you,
your game right now. You paying for that.
Just to play for, like, an hour, though, I don't think they can get away with charging for that.
Wait, what?
No, I'm talking about, like, you go hang out with your friends, everybody's got a Switch, but I have Splatoon, and then all 4 of us play off my copy. There's no way they're going to charge those 3 other people to play for, like, an hour.
No. I mean, for the actual game itself.
Well,
Like, you
obviously,
have to
one
have your
person
own
has to
version
have
of
it.
Splatoon.
yeah.
Yeah, the one person has to buy the whole game, obviously, but, like, I'm talking about the other 3.
They just have to have their own copy.
Splatoon.
Y'all play it locally.
Splatoon should be an app on every Switch system. Man.
Yeah.
That would be-
With that raise the cost of the system.
That would raise the cost, but that would be.
Well,
Unless it's just an icon and you press it, then it just tells you to buy it.
True.
got a question. Do you think Nintendo should make a new Advance Wars on the Switch?
Yeah.
of course.
Oh, please do, please.
Advance Wars
They
is
need to.
awesome.
They need to bring back all.
Fire Emblem and like,
Yeah. Like look, y'all got the manpower now. Y'all ain't got to
Oh,
support
yeah.
2 consoles.
Mhm.
Just pull out all the stops, bring it all your IPs. Okay,
Like
put it on the
this.
table.
We should have all the IPs this time.
Yeah, there should be no excuses.
I was
There's
about
no
to say
excuses this
something,
time,
but
honestly.
IP's back.
I was about to say something stupid. I was about to say they need to bring back Banjo Kazooie, but I keep on forgetting.
That belongs to Phil Spencer now. Killer Phil has that one. He's never going to use it either.
Why? Why you had to bring a banjo up in here, man?
But we have ukulele now.
Maybe
That's ukulele does look really good.
Kind of partnership with Nintendo, like they did with the Minecraft. Maybe they might do something. I don't know.
Phil's all up for that shit, man. He doesn't care.
He's open IPs, man. Do
Yeah,
something.
he is open. Like they open do everything.
He said he wants Banjo and Smash.
Yeah.
That
Depends
is
on
true.
Nintendo.
Yeah, he did say that.
Well, hey man, they've been Nintendo, Microsoft. They've been doing pretty well.
They're getting buddy now.
Hey, buddy.
Didn't they essentially say in so many words that they don't really care about exclusives no more or something like that?
Yeah,
Really?
Microsoft doesn't give a shit. Like,
So
they'll
it's
put their
like-
exclusives anywhere. They
Yeah.
don't care. That's
You
why
saw-
Minecraft's
They put
on
them
the
anywhere
Wii.
except for on Xbox One. Where they at?
Oh,
Where they at? My Xbox is collecting dust.
yeah, I just got rid of mine today.
All right. Do you think Nintendo needs new IPs? Let's be real. How many times?
No, they have. Well,
No,
they
they
do.
got enough.
No,
They
don't
got
get
a lot of
IPs
them
that they
already.
have.
These are the ones you have.
Good. New IPs.
Just look at it this way: any IP that they already have that isn't Mario and Zelda at this point is new.
Could be new. Yeah.
Yeah. They got plenty of IPs. They just need to utilize them.
Hogan's
Yeah.
Island, son. Bring that back.
I'm still waiting for a new Star Tropics question mark.
Star Tropics.
Hmm.
Someone
I'm
mentioned
gonna
Mother.
scream like a little girl when
Didn't that
we
hit-
see the new Xenoblade game.
Did that hit the
Oh my
eShop?
God! Stop it! No.
So you said the wrong thing, buddy.
Oh, see, yo,
Sorry.
Xenoblade. Wow.
He said Xenoblade.
When we get
Yeah,
that
but
new
someone
one, I'm gonna
mentioned
be so
Mother
happy.
HD.
They should make it a
Violet.
sequel to
I think they said it's gonna
The
be
original.
a direct sequel.
Please,
to-
please, please, please.
not to X.
Oh, to the original one.
Yeah,
I'm
because
not,
people love them some show, man.
I'm not happy about that.
No, I'm not saying that's what they said. I'm saying that's what they probably should have done, or they should do.
It seems like they're doing a direct sequel to X, though.
You want a
That's the
sequel to
last thing
X?
I've heard.
I
Yeah.
need to know what happens next. I need to know.
Oh, I think they're gonna get this right.
They
Like,
left that game
what
open.
they actually is.
That cliffhanger was too real.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's a lot of stuff that we actually want. I think Nintendo is actually going to do it this time because they actually trying this time.
Yeah, exactly. They're actually trying this time.
look at
We
the,
know they didn't try with the Wii U. They thought they were just going to get away with a
Look at the Metro
half-ass
Prime
console based off
themselves.
the name.
Like,
Throw
y'all
the
know
name
how,
on there. Yeah.
y'all know how that situation happened. Like they knew that everybody hated that game. I don't know how many times I went to their YouTube channel, like all those trailers they had for the Metro Prime Federation for everything.
Oh
talk
my god! Yeah.
They keep disabling the
They
like
had
bar.
to disable all the comments and
And
on
you said the
every
comments
single
too, like,
video.
it's not that bad. I was like, Nintendo, you should know what everybody wants. Like, you still put this thing out. So I think they got the message. They got the message.
Maybe they're making 2 games because remember, Retro Studios is big enough to make 2 games at one time now.
Mhm.
Yeah, that too. Like,
Like,
I want to know what they're
Nintendo needs
doing
to-
because we haven't seen
Yes.
nothing from them since.
Retro, yeah, they
Nintendo needs to just make Retro like their version of Naughty Dog. Like, let them work on 2 high-profile games, and like we get those, and they just be like hot fire. Like, oh my god, I would love that.
yeah, we was discussing that last week or 2 weeks ago about, like, you know, instead of focusing on a whole bunch of games, like, get your top-notch IPs and just focus on that and make sure it comes out quality and not focus on quantity. So yeah, if they can do that, man, I'll be happy as long as the game come out working real well, good story, good gameplay, everything is good.
I think they
That's
are
what-
making a Metroid though, but I do think that they are
I think
also
they are.
working on something else.
I
That's
think they
making
have
a
their
new
own
IP.
IP
Yeah, they had
coming.
to because how many times have we been hearing about they're hiring in Austin, Texas? How many times have we been
they
hearing
were just hired. They put up an application yesterday.
again?
Yeah, they still
Yes.
hiring.
We've been hearing
They're
this
still hiring.
Whatever they're making is huge.
Yes.
We've been hearing about this. I was like, they've been hiring, they doing all this, and all we got is a Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, a 2D side scrolling. They're doing
That's what I'm saying. Like they are working, dude. They
They hiring on
working.
for the new game that that's what they're working on.
Oh, here's a good question though. Do you guys do you think Wonderful 102 Bayonetta 3? Oh my god, I wish that'll be good if they would have another Wonderful 101 game and Bayonetta 3.
Yeah, absolutely. Those
Of
games,
course.
Wonderful
Yes.
1 and Bayonetta 2 are awesome.
Please,
Yeah.
let's get that.
Yeah, the deal with that with like Wonderful 101 or 102, whatever they do. I don't know if like the first one didn't sell well, and another thing, they're gonna have to find a way to do without the touch controls on that one.
You don't
it
need
was
the
timing.
touch
It was
controls,
timing
like,
for that game.
the
more than
the
anything.
Wii U version. You can play the whole game with a Pro controller.
Yeah, you
Oh,
don't need that.
True.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's one game that didn't need.
Not to cut you guys off, but back to the whole thing about Retro Studios hiring. I guess this was 12 hours ago, so I guess that's still what, today? No? I don't know. Anyway, it says, we're hiring, click to apply, Retro Studios Associate Environment Artist.
Go apply, Nia. Go work there.
Dude,
Oh, yeah, you're already in the.
they're
Yeah.
still hiring.
They've been hiring for 4 years.
Jeez.
They're working on something.
But they're
Maybe
working on
it's like an
something.
open world Metroid game.
I don't know if I would prefer that, to be honest with you. I like
Maybe it's
the
open world
lonely,
for their new
isolated
IP, whatever.
world.
I thought the Prime Series was pretty good. They just need to enhance it.
Let them work like Nia said. Let them work on their like a flagship Western style game. Like
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe they're making their own version of The Witcher, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like Zelda kind of.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Actually, I don't really want them to. I wanted to do something more modern, like a Uncharted type of deal or something like that.
Star Tropics is the perfect IP to
Star
do
Tropics
it
would be a good IP to do that with. Yeah.
But,
Yeah,
you
if they
know,
had an action
they
game,
don't
that'd be nice.
listen.
Action adventure
You
game.
never know. Like, you know, a lot of these developers is willing to work with Nintendo, and plus Nintendo got a lot of stuff we don't know about. So maybe they might utilize a lot of old IP. So
And yeah,
Donkey
and like a
Kong,
lot of people were really kind of like worried because like the rumors about the ports. But it's like, y'all have to understand, like Nintendo has been quiet for 2 years.
Exactly.
Dollars for 2 years.
Like, what the hell do you think they've been doing for 2 years?
Y'all think they not cooking? They got something coming, dude. That's why I'm kind of
They
like
get mad. They
looking forward to
blacklisted people.
January.
No, if they like they've been so quiet that the whole entire Nintendo fan base and turn on each other, man. Like they're doing
Yeah, the Civil War. Nintendo Civil War.
That's what I'm saying. Is like Nintendo is working, y'all. Like
They're doing something. Like, I refuse to believe we sat through the Wii U for these last 2 years and they have nothing for the Switch. I refuse.
Making moves everywhere. They doing
they're doing everything.
Studios thing. They doing working on TV shows.
We're making movies. They're making theme parks.
Yeah. They making moves right now. They jumped into mobile, and that worked out pretty well.
And they're killing it in mobile, even though their stocks keep dropping. But they're doing really well at mobile.
I heard
They still got billions of dollars, so they ain't losing. They ain't like they losing.
I heard that a lot of them got pissed off because they didn't microtransact.
Because the investors thought they were going to microtransaction the game, but it's a $10 game, so they got pissed off.
Yeah, they got pissed off, so they get over it.
Yeah, screw those dudes.
Yeah, because they're gonna retire anytime
What
soon.
did they think was going to happen? You have to pay $1 each level.
That's what they wanted. That's what they wanted.
That's what they want. Just look at Candy Crush. How long has that game been
Oh
out?
my god,
It's microtransactions all over that game.
disgusting! Like,
People like spending money when they don't really see it.
I mean,
People
it's
are happy to
still
spend money like that.
Yeah. It's still possible for Nintendo to have like some paid little things, like little trinkets and things like that. I mean, it's still
Animal
possible.
Crossing is perfect for that.
Exactly. Animal Crossing is a microtransaction game.
That's a microtransaction. I'm worried. That's a microtransaction.
That one
right
has the potential to get pretty disgusting.
Yeah, it does. It does. Oh my god.
Oh, you like this color for your house? Why don't you pony up a couple dollars?
Oh hell no.
I mean, hey, that would be the game to do it with.
Exactly, that would be the game to do it. And like Harvest Moon, some shit like that. Any of their smaller games.
Okay.
Oh, that's Hudson though, ain't it?
Amount of money.
Is it Hudson? Oh,
Yeah, that's Hudson.
Yeah.
I got a question for y'all guys. I know it's a little off topic. I'm gonna switch over to Xbox. What do y'all think about all these free games we get from Microsoft? All these backwards compatibility games and all these free games like Lost Odyssey.
I just don't
I got a lot
I'll
of free.
put it to you this way, Real. I don't care about backwards compatibility games when they have no new games to play.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of them I hadn't played. That's why
I already own Lost Odyssey. I already own the game. So,
Like, backwards compatibility is cool and all.
it's cool. It's cool.
But like when
hating
you're
on it.
using that just like make people forget you have no exclusive.
At least it's something. At least you can. Yeah.
I'm talking about the free games that we get every month. Like, what do y'all guys think? Like, do y'all think Nintendo need to do something like that?
They would have to. Well, it's not free. You just have to pay for the subscription.
Okay. You pay for the subscription, but let's just be honest, man. Like, we pay.
I think Nintendo could really kill it if they have a Netflix subscription. You can play the virtual console games. If you pay like a monthly fee, you can play all the virtual console games you want.
Mm-hmm.
I think that should be an option though, because
or you can buy them if you want.
Or obviously,
Or you can
buy them.
I'm not gonna pay a subscription for a virtual console if I could just.
Because they
buy the
easily
game.
have the biggest backlog going back generations. So you can use that for months and months.
Whenever I had the Wii, you know how much money I spent on those virtual console games. Some things are expensive. You be paying $10 per game. $10 for an NES or Super NES game. Like, what the hell? $10?
Go out there and try to find a car, Earthbound for $7.99.
Oh, that's true.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how much
I'm trying to find Chrono Trigger.
You know how much it costs.
Yeah, a lot of those Super Nintendo games are expensive, heart-wise nowadays.
Yeah,
but
especially Chrono Trigger.
Retro guys are just, running that one.
They want $200 for Earthbound. It's like a beat-up copy, like half.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like,
Oh, fuck that.
Bro,
just get the $8 one.
You might as well wipe their ass with a broken one.
It's rare. That's why.
give me a Sega Saturn virtual console, because some of them games are like $400. Like Panzer Dragoon Saga, like
I wish
$400 with
Some of the
outside
fighting
the
games
case.
they were expensive.
I should have kept my Sega Saturn because I sold mine a little bit after high school. I sold mine. I had like a whole bunch of games like Panzer Dragon. I had Shenmue on there. I had
Dreamcast.
You said Dreamcast or Saturn?
Yeah, it's
Saturn.
Dreamcast.
I had
If you got Shenmue and Saturn, let me. I need that copy, son. 'Cause
I had
that's rare, boy.
Street Fighter, the Alpha Warrior Dream. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Street Fighter Alpha. I forgot which one it was.
I got all them.
Dark
I
Star.
had a lot of Sega Saturn games, man. I cannot
still
believe
got all that. You gotta catch up.
Yeah, because the fighting games on the Saturn were awesome compared to the PlayStation.
They trying to get them that.
a stall. Remember a stall?
Yeah, I still got all that. You got to get on. You got to catch up now, because I know you're trying to get on that collecting thing. You got to catch up.
Man, like I'm taking a break right now because a lot of this stuff is not cheap that I got, man. I'm not there yet. I'm not there with you and what's his name? Sean. I ain't there.
Sean Long, yeah.
Man, I'm a rock this guy.
Sean has a crazy collection.
Yeah, his
I'm not where we live at. I'm just playing. That dude right
gonna raid his house.
That Saturn ain't no joke to buy games for.
No, it's not.
Yeah, no,
no joke.
The Saturn still costs
that card for the imports.
Like the Saturn costs like almost $100 just for a Saturn. $100, that's a lot of money.
I got lucky to get one.
Good thing I have 4 of them.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get that memory card so I can play the imports. But you gotta buy the certain. It's like certain ones will work, other ones wouldn't. So I'm just careful with
get the action replay.
Everybody that actually has a Wii U, like thinking about trading it in or get rid of it. Like,
I'm telling y'all, man, y'all making a mistake.
It's still worth a lot of money because everybody's looking
to trade that in.
A lot of people are still looking for a TurboGrafx 16 right now. A lot of people. Yeah, that system didn't do very well, but
I'm
right
thinking
now,
it did great in Japan.
Castlevania on the Dracula X on there, but you gotta have the PC engine.
Was that the PC engine?
The Atari Jaguar. Oh, that's expensive too to find.
So that's I can pass on that.
Well, I'm gonna get back on my retro collecting. Probably with the next couple of months. I'm just right now, instead of spending all my money on getting stuff that I'm probably ain't gonna play.
It's gonna sit on the shelf, it's gonna collect dust.
I've been playing a lot of video games, so basically, that's about it, man. So, is anybody else got any questions before we end this podcast? 'Cause I think we just hit the 12 mark.
I think we missed a bunch of questions.
Oh, we did.
We just like talking over each other this whole time.
Oh, I'm sorry if we cut you off, Nee.
No, it's cool because I cut a couple people off too. I'm just saying that today has just been really lit. Everybody had a lot to say, so.
Well, that's just how my podcast always rolls.
We got the old token ass Mizzah T up in here.
Hey, you better be glad Retro Bro wasn't here. He'll cut you off every time. Retro Bro always cuts everybody off.
But let me tell you a little bit of something what we learned in business school.
We be talking about something else.
Let me tell you some stats.
Shot. That's right, Retro. You ain't here, but I can still take shots, boy.
Take shots with the best of them.
They say y'all talk too damn long. What the hell y'all talking? We talk too damn long. That's just what we normally do.
We just having a conversation.
It's a podcast. You talk about one.
Let's see.
All right, y'all got some more questions before we end it? Any more questions?
I'm just looking through here for any interesting ones.
Switch dock is 1440p. Really?
That was the rumor that came out today that it's 1440p, but it's docked.
Every rumor completely changes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't believe the Switch screen is going to be 1080p if they're trying to keep the battery life up. So it's probably 720. That would make more sense.
It would make sense because if they're trying to cater to their 3DS players, like it wouldn't make sense to have them switch over from the 3DS to get another handheld that offers 2 hours battery life. Like it'll piss them off even more.
1080p doesn't matter when the screen gonna be that close to your face.
Exactly.
I don't understand. People don't realize this stuff.
It's only like a 6-inch, 6.5-inch screen or whatever. Like 1080p and 720p. It's not a big deal.
And the 480 screen didn't even matter on the Game Pass.
So
like,
the Game Pass looks pretty good too.
Not even a thing. Like whatever.
Do you think Microsoft will release a Xbox collection on the Switch for rare games? I assume he means.
Talking about Nintendo partner up with Microsoft for that.
It says, do you think Microsoft will release Xbox collection on the Switch? I don't know what he means by the collection.
It depends.
Collection of what?
Depends on the business.
I assume rare games.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Like they may as well put rare replay on the Switch, and maybe somebody will buy a copy.
Yeah. I think it will sell pretty damn well, actually.
It would, yeah, because it sold like crap on the Xbox.
Even at that price.
If Microsoft
because it didn't have the high graphic fidelity.
First of all, Microsoft's a business. They want business. They think about them. They think about money. Like just look at the online situation. They want to play with everybody. Yeah. And that's what they want, but Sony refused. They never answer it back. Like,
like they're Minecraft and everything. Why not?
Yeah,
they're open to work with anybody. So it wouldn't surprise me if
pretty much the second Phil took over, they're like, yeah, we're putting Minecraft on Wii U. It's like that was never going to happen otherwise.
Yeah.
Well, actually, selling
wasn't going to let it happen.
It's so well.
It's selling pretty decent.
It sold really well on Wii U.
Especially in Japan. Like it's a really popular game.
I was surprised. I didn't think it was going to do well.
surprising.
It was already
It don't surprise me. That type of game catered towards a lot of the Wii U fan base.
I just meant because of the timing.
Yeah, exactly. Because it was already out on everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It should have came out at a launch day. It should have. I don't know why they waited so long. That was stupid.
I don't know.
But didn't one before Microsoft bought what's the name of that company?
Rare.
No. That did the Minecraft.
Mojang,
like the person that was running it, he said something smart that pissed off a lot of fan.
He was pretty much making fun of the Wii U notch.
Yeah, he said something. That's probably why it wasn't on the Wii U. He was pissing them off.
Look at the mouth too.
Let's see. I don't see any other good ones.
I think that's it. Everybody's trashing Sega. Hey man, I don't care, man. Hey, I'm a Sega fanboy. Mr. T's a Sega fanboy. Deal with it.
You can trash Sega today, but you can't trash the legacy of Sega. You
can't trash it.
Exactly. I grew up on Sega also.
Like Dreamcast, like one of the most. I'm gonna say underrated. I'm gonna say Dreamcast like one of the best systems ever that came out.
Dreamcast. I'm still sad about that system.
I mean, 2 years. I mean,
2.5. 2.5. It had a big, a large list of library of games for 2.5 years. A lot better than the Wii U. Wii U been out for 4 years.
But the difference between Wii U and Dreamcast is that the Wii U exclusive sold and Dreamcast ones did not.
Yeah, because
the Shenmue did not sell.
Yeah, everybody was pirating them games.
Because copying the games was too easy.
Yeah, I knew dudes with
That what got Sega in trouble, man. That sucks, man. Like that was like one of the best systems I ever played.
One of the most creative systems ever.
Player, the games were easy to pirate.
The very first system with a second screen controller, wink wink Nintendo.
That was a little different. It was a little different, but they obviously put some stuff in Nintendo. The Rumble, that little Rumble jump pack or whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I still play mine. So me and my wife, we was playing.
I played it today.
House of the Dead and what's the other zombie game?
Soul Calibur, man. That thing is
Zombie Revenge.
Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur is timeless.
Oh man, I still play that game runs really good on the Dreamcast. I played that a couple months ago. That thing still runs like an arcade.
You got to play it on a monitor using a CRT.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it still ran really good. I was like, man, this is an old game.
I never played it. I never did.
Like, I don't use the regular composite cables. I use the VGA, and it looks really good.
It's gorgeous.
Really good. I wish I could say the same thing with the GameCube, but in order to get they don't do VGAs. They do the component cables.
They had component that looked pretty good. But if you play it on your Wii,
it's hard to find. It's expensive to component cable.
There's a workaround though. If you have a Wii, you buy this thing. I'm
already
Wii HD. And it has a HDMI cable come out of that. It looks really good too. So you can play.
No, I just got the regular components. It shows really.
No. This is HDMI. This converts it to HDMI and it looks just as good.
Oh yeah. They both about the same. They both HD. The component and the HDMI. They both about the same. It's just I can't roll with composite no more. Oh my god. I tried to play.
You can't do composite on a modern TV. It looks
no. I tried.
It looks terrible.
Some of them won't even have the ports for it, anyways.
Yeah, some of these new ones.
I had an eyesore looking at. I was like, oh my god! But whenever I hooked up the component, whenever I got the Wii and put the Metro Prime in the Wii, I put some Wii and put that component cables on. It looks really good. Mm-hmm. I'm having fun. Actually, me and my wife, we was playing Luigi's Mansion the other day. It looks really good, man. Looks really good. So I advise a lot of y'all, like, if y'all want to play a GameCube, if you want to play GameCube games but not looking as ugly and eyesore,
right?
Get the original Wii. Don't get the newest Wii, because they took the backwards compatibility out of that. Get the original, because
you don't want a component cable for GameCube. It's like $200. You don't want to go try to find one.
It's $200 around my town, because I think they said that it was like
only so rare.
It's rare.
Yeah,
but that's on Nintendo. Like Nintendo don't like doing. Nintendo.
They stick their toe in the water a little bit.
Yeah.
They don't really put the whole foot in. It was like, all right, we'll give you something.
Yeah, but if you got a PS2, like you can buy component cables everywhere, man. Like nobody gives a damn. I guess that's about it, man. Like I don't know how many times we got off topics, man, but that's just nothing new with this podcast. Like this is every week, man. Like you should be talking just to talk, man. Yeah, I think that's about it, man. That about wraps it up, man. It was a good episode. Good episode. I really appreciate everybody. About 30 some y'all, 29 now. It's like I think we're actually like about around 30 this podcast. I really appreciate the support. Do it again next week, same time. I usually put 7:30, but we always late, because of Alex. He's always late.
Whatever.
Always he's always late. Oh man, I'm getting something to eat, man. I'll be there in a few minutes.
I have things to do.
I got things to do. I need to do my podcast. You need to be here. This is more important than your girlfriend in your life.
Oh, wow. Hey, let's not get too hasty there.
I forgot. This is priority on Thursdays. I'll make sure to leave work early.
Hey, boss, I gotta go.
I'm not getting paid no money.
I gotta leave work early, so I gotta go do this thing for free.
No, I'm just messing around, man. That's basically what we always do. We mess around every week, man. Like I said, I really appreciate everybody that came in today. Really appreciate you, Mizzah T, for finally coming on my show, man.
Thanks for having me.
It was a wonderful show, man. It went a lot better than I expected, man. It's like you fit in with us, man. Like I said, I really appreciate it. You more than welcome to come anytime you want. And I guess everybody check out everybody's channel. Their link will be in the description below. And I guess before we get out, is anybody doing something on their channels they want to, advertise? Anybody doing anything?
Yeah, I'll give you all an exclusive real quick. Can I give you an exclusive?
Yeah, go
ahead. Next month on the Mizzah T show, it's gonna be like you got the Switch coming out with its reveal. The Mizzah T show gonna have a big reveal next month too.
Oh damn!
Oh, so is Squeaks the cat coming back?
Long after? No.
Something
people been wanting for years. Apparently.
Years.
I'll just leave it there.
Just leave it there, huh? Oh, okay. Anybody else?
Oh, my channel's dead, so nobody cares.
Oh, come on, man. Don't be so bad, man.
You should just change your channel to a crap gamer mimic channel. You should just be Crappy Nick going forward. Crappy Nick, he's the future.
Crappy Nick reviews.
Crappy Nick.
Oh my God, man! Everybody, come on, let's show Nick some love, man. Go to his channel, man. He claims that his channel's dead. Let's help him out, man. He's actually a very entertaining person, man. Give him a shot. Give him a shot, man. I know, Nick. I know, man. Give me a hug, man. Give me a hug.
You just got to start putting a bunch of explanation marks in your channel, and then make your face sideways when you talk about NX streamers.
Put up. Come on, I did all that.
Oh, but you gotta keep trying though. Make your mouth open more. Maybe
no, stop it. Stop. No, quit it. Stop it.
All right, what about you? Did you do anything?
Maybe you should start with what's going on, everybody.
How are y'all doing? No.
I don't know what to feel about this right now. I don't know what's going on right now.
All right, what about you, Nia? You doing anything? Any streaming?
I'm probably gonna live stream later on tonight because I have no life for 2 weeks.
You saying that you about to do some fuckboy discussions tonight? Okay,
definitely not.
Nia's getting an early shot on Fuckboy Friday.
I'll do a fuckboy discussion tonight if you get everybody in this podcast a Nintendo Switch in March.
That's already happening though.
Damn, hell no,
it's already. I forgot. It is already happening.
That was guaranteed.
Okay. No, I think y'all on that shit again. Y'all smoking that shit.
Hey, that shit is good.
Everybody, I guess it's about everybody. Like I said, man,
we'll play some Nier.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute, is that available to anybody right now?
Yeah, the demo came out today.
I'm about to download that right now.
I'm playing Shantae, so maybe later on tonight. I ain't got no life neither because I'm unemployed.
I thought you was asking was
I gotta go set up this PlayStation Nation.
I thought you was asking was weed available to everybody right now.
That's my new name. I'm gonna call myself unemployed gamer. So yeah, I'm gonna just call myself that from now on until I get a job. So Yeah, I'm probably playing some Shantae and Power Curse. I might just
Genie and half Genie Hero.
Yeah, what I say, Pirate's Curse. Yeah,
Keep
yeah,
saying
yeah.
Pirate's Curse.
Yeah, what you got there, Alex?
Yeah, go play that too. That's great.
What is this?
Yeah.
This is a PlayStation.
Oh yeah, you showed this. And everybody, look it out. Look.
Yeah, you gonna do an unboxing for us on a podcast?
You're doing unboxing live.
I sold my Xbox because Phil Spencer made it irrelevant.
Look, guys.
Thank you, Phil. PC Gaming's great, Phil. Thank you.
PS4.
Guess what? We're gonna have another bald blackhead middle-aged man video.
Alex, you know you can't come back home, right? Can't come back home.
You're
Phil
done.
Spencer's gonna block me on Twitter.
You're not home.
You gotta get ready for another exposing video, Alex. It's coming.
What you go play after that?
Oh damn! There we go. Those are pressing questions. Let them know.
Wait, so you don't have an Xbox anymore?
What?
You don't have your Xbox anymore?
Yeah, I got rid of it today. My computer is my Xbox. Phil Spencer made sure of that.
You gonna play some PS3 collections on there?
Oh damn! Let's go.
Get some PS Now and play some old ass PS3 games for $20 a month.
Oh well.
I'm about to be right behind you on this PC thing though, so.
Bro, it's awesome.
PC is pretty.
It's been fantastic so far.
I've had a fantastic ride. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like I forgot that you have to buy.
I'm the only one that's not doing PC gaming. Am I the only one that's doing it? That's doing it.
Steam's kind of greatness.
Steam's amazing.
It's pretty dope. I'm just saying,
Okay, I guess you
So
got.
I'll probably be like PC Nintendo come March. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
I think so.
Like I'm barely doing I'm just using my laptop, but it's pretty decent for gaming. It has a GeForce in it.
Let's do it, man.
Sweet.
Okay.
It's okay, real gamer. You don't have to be scared of your computer. I know it's hard for you to do live streaming, but playing games on it's just like
I just got my computer fixed, so I should have no issues, man. No issues.
Wait a minute.
So,
is it only available to PlayStation Plus people? Because I'm poor right now. I can't afford Plus.
I don't know. Can you download demos without
keys.com? You get it cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
CD Keys does not have cheaper versions of PlayStation Plus. I already checked, boys.
Oh, they don't?
No.
Sometimes they do, don't they?
Only for Xbox Live. Like freaking PlayStation Plus is like never on sale ever.
Oh yeah, you're right. So they hardly do deals, man. They had that one good month of free games. That was Transformers.
They're too poor to give deals.
They don't have to give deals because everybody's willingly giving them the money out of their pocket.
That's also true.
Yeah, that's why I gave them my Xbox.
You remember what happened when they raised the price of PSN by $10?
I was just about to say that.
Everyone just said it's okay. We love you.
Anybody complain about that? No.
Nobody complained about that.
This one did.
Okay, I'm downloading the demo now. My bad.
This one kid, he praised it. Hip hop Clip Clop.
Come on.
Clip Clop Gamer, man. Oh my god.
That clown.
I don't know, like this, like the last couple of months since I don't like my new job doesn't pay as much as my new job, so I've been having to do a lot of like downsizing and like not spending, and like PC gaming has been my saving grace for that reason. So like now it's like the fact that I'm paying to play paying to play online. It's like, why am I doing this?
Right. It makes you like, what am I shouldn't have to pay.
Like I can understand paying for premium features like streaming, because that's like bandwidth, that's server space.
Yeah, but you gotta pay the internet and stuff.
I mean, like I understand paying for dedicated servers because that's costly. But simply paying to just play a game with people, that is insane to me now.
Yeah.
That is crazy to me.
That's always crazy. It's always been crazy to me.
Yeah.
I mean, back when I had the money, I was like, whatever, I got it. But like now that I'm trying to cut down on my spending, I'm like, why is this even a thing?
That's
just like you. I mean, the stuff I had to cut out and like.
This is one of the reasons why I'm happy with my Xbox One, because I got like a whole bunch of free games that I haven't even touched yet.
Oh hell! I mean, ever since I switched jobs, I was able to spend a little bit more. That's how I was able to get those retro systems.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's cool and everything. I just don't understand why I have to pay to play.
PC is a retro system, son. Everything you want.
Exactly.
There you go.
There are no generations of
I
PC.
got the emulator on here on this laptop I'm talking to y'all right now. I got the Sega, the
I have a main Nintendo.
system, the Nintendo 64.
Allegedly. Make sure to say allegedly. Google's listening.
Allegedly got an emulator.
Allegedly have these.
Okay, yeah, they're listening in.
Who's listening? They're always listening.
But yeah, let's go ahead and close out. I know, damn, we supposed to close it like 20 minutes ago, man. We just
Said this same phrase like 5 times now.
okay, everybody, I really like I said, man, it was a good podcast. I really appreciate everybody for coming out, and I know we don't want to leave. We just having so much fun. But yeah, man. Same time. Damn, did I say this a while ago? Like same time next week, like about 30 minutes ago. Damn, you just kept going.
I mean, yeah. But has anybody played Let It Die though? Like, is that good or not? Like, should I not download that or not?
I don't know. Reviews are kind of shit for it.
I don't know.
Is it free?
But I guess let's go ahead and get our outros out the way. Let's get it
by Bear Hugger is probably a great game because he's
Stop.
We don't
Stop, guys.
consistently. That means it's a bad game.
Okay, let's go start you out.
I'm sure it's as good as No Man's Sky. Let's put it that way.
Stop.
No Man's Junk.
All right.
Stop,
Let's
guys.
get out of here. Let's get out of here. I know
Let's close up the Shade Cast.
All right, Alex, do the outro. Let's get out of here.
All right. What's going on, everyone? Active Sin here is another week of Real Talk with the Real Gamer. We didn't actually have that many topics, but we did go off topic a lot, so I guess that's fun. And yeah, we have Mr. T here. That was a complete surprise. That was pretty cool, though. It was good to talk to you again.
True.
Appreciate you, man. All right, let's go with you, Mr. Crappy Nick Incorporated. Crappy Nick.
I just want to let you guys know that neutral gamers are garbage, and if you're a neutral gamer, you're part of the problem of being. I know this because I read this on this totally not biased Xbox site that nobody had ever
Pick
heard
a side or shut up.
Yeah. God. And if you're not
Neutrals are
playing
the
Xbox,
garbage of the
you're a
gaming
neutral gamer, and you're cancer.
Oh my God, you're making my hair, dude.
Yeah. I don't even.
Crappy Nick.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. All right, let's go with you, Mr. T.
All right, folks. Mr. T here. Thanks for having me on. I had a good time. I don't really do the outro thing, but all I'll say is play Nintendo, fools.
All right. Appreciate you. All right, Miss Nia, the video game her. Who's gonna go with you?
It's your girl Nia, the video game her, and I am playing games right now, and probably will be after this podcast. So if you would like to come and hang out with me and watch me play games terribly, then you can totally check out my channel at the video gamer on YouTube.
You're on the Crumb side. You're supposed to play games.
I'm not on the Crumb side. Don't put me in that. Just like, here's the thing. Just because I'm a small channel doesn't mean I'm Crumb side, boy. Let's get that clear. I am not a Crumb side channel. Don't come to me in my channel if you think I'm gonna talk about people because it ain't happening. You're gonna be bored because I'm gonna be playing games on my channel. That's reserved for Real Gamers Podcast. I only talk about that stuff on this podcast, but it ain't on my channel.
Oh man, shots thrown at me, man.
I love you though, Real. I love you though. This is where we
uses you, man.
That's okay. I can handle criticism.
It's straight up gameplay on my channel. Like that's.
I've been having criticism this whole time. I don't care. Come at me. Y'all come at me. I don't care. I'm willing to throw down. But like I said, I really appreciate you, man. All right, last but not least, let's go with your Sinister Tar Heel.
Yeah, what's happening, y'all? This is on the Sinister Tar Heel, and man, great podcast. Of course, being in there with Mr. T, it's like another cool Sega guy in there. So yeah,
it's a little too many Sega guys here for my liking.
You got a problem?
Hey, I'm a seasoned gamer, so don't let's get that back
We
straight.
need to do a Sega cast one.
Yeah, let's get this.
Yeah, we got to do a Sega cast. Alex, you're not invited because you're going to be the troll.
I'm the king of Sega. But I once played a Sega console at a neighbor's house. I know everything about Sega.
Oh my.
Oh, kick the hell out. That's you know what, Mr. T, that's a good idea. We should do a Sega
That's a
cast.
great
I
idea.
got a lot of Sega stuff I can talk to, man.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, we should keep update with that. Let's keep in touch about that. I would love to do a Sega cast, man. I'm pretty and Retro Bro. He's a Sega. JDauntless.
JDauntless is
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to get him on. He's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
get him in between live streams though.
Yeah, good
Oh my
luck.
God.
Yeah, that dude always live stream, man. I swear, he got a job. He always live stream.
That's
But-
what's up, though. That's what's up.
But
Hey, got him the views, got him the money.
you know, yeah, it's subscribers pay his bills, so hey,
That's awesome.
they on that.
Sounds like
Hey, you don't have to pay shit. The subscribers do it for him.
I just went on the channel. I congratulated him from hitting 1,000 subscribers. I was like, man, you hit that less than a year. I was like, damn, man, what are you doing? Like, damn, I've been there for like almost 3 years. I'm barely at 1,900. Like, god dang.
Shit, I've been on for 10. I still don't got that much.
It's
Hey,
so
man.
like because it's so like what am I trying to say? It's so I can't think of the word right now, but that's because so many people are trying to do this right now. Oversaturated.
convoluted.
There
It's
we
a lot of
go.
saturation.
Very
Yeah,
oversaturated.
that's it, saturation.
So
Maybe-
many gaming channels.
Maybe I have a face that people want to punch. Is that what it is?
You do
Maybe.
have a pretty punch.
You do have a punch face.
I mean, like we live in the same state, so it ain't nothing for me to like come and see you and punch you in the face. I'm just
Nia's gonna come and give you those hands, and then
Oh,
hey, turn up top plays IRL though.
Hey,
Go back, knockout punch.
and she's gonna get coupon on the side. They're gonna beat your
Oh
ass.
my god, yes, me and Coupon could go punch you in the face.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all want to punch me in my face. Hey, like I said, y'all bring that shit on right now. I'm ready. I'm ready. Well, all right, we just having too much fun trying to get out of here. But like I said, man, we appreciate everybody. Everybody's channels will be in the link in the description below, and keep watch of the Sega podcast if you love Sega. I'm gonna keep in touch with Mr. T. I'm pretty sure Jay he wants to join. He loves Sega, so yeah, y'all keep in contact, and I guess we will see y'all next Thursday. Peace out.